Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on into your Boulevard Home Game of the Week. It's the final game of the regular season tonight between the Snow Canyon Warriors and the Dixie Flyers, as the winner of this game potentially could end up with the first place seeding as we head into the playoffs next week. Caden Formaster here with you on the broadcast tonight. A little bit of a cloudy evening here at Snow Canyon High School. Some weather definitely in the area, and we're going to knock on wood that we don't see any rain here tonight, but it's definitely going to be a possibility for sure. So something we're going to be keeping an eye on. But, of course, this game brought to you again by Boulevard Home, making your house a home for over 50 years here in southern Utah. Go check out Boulevard Home and all the great sales that they have going on over there with their multiple locations across southern Utah and even into Nevada as we get ready here. We'll bring you those starting lineups coming up here in just a little bit. Right now, getting started with the action. Ridge Erickson stepping up to bat first here for the Flyers. First pitch ball, second pitch ball as well. 2-0 count here to get things started. Hit over into the 5-6 hole, rolling into left field for a single. And that puts a runner on first base. Brings up Boston Vest for the Flyers.
Good evening, welcome to Warrior Field. It's time for Region 9 baseball.
Boston Vest steps into the batter's box here. A little look over the shoulder over to first base. Getting the lead off is Erickson. Pitch down the middle for strike one.
Dixie Flyers have a runner on first, courtesy of a Ridge Erickson single through the left side. And AT
stepping back in. Andrew Lyon on the mound today for the Warriors.
First pitch was thrown 3 minutes early.
Looks for the pickoff over to first base. Gets back safely as Erickson.
Snow Canyon, it's Dixie, the grudge max. Of course, Snow Canyon winning 4.
Boston Vest with the long sleeves in preparation for a little bit of some cold spring weather here in southern Utah. That pitch is outside. Ball one.
Last week of the season, as you mentioned, the number 2 teams in both the RPI and the region standings.
1-1 count here. Runner on first in the top of the first inning. Here's the pitch. A look at the back pick, but it wasn't there. That one comes across for a strike. So 1-2 is the count. Vest steps back up. Erickson gets his lead off. Wind blowing out as well to center field. And on this shorter field here at Snow Canyon High School, this is a pretty good option. Is now Erickson does not get back to the bag. They get him in a bit of a pickle here. He goes back to first base, running him down as Seacrest. Back throws over to Lyon. Erickson tries to dip out of it, but he is not able to for the first out of the game. He tried to swim out of the way, but it just wasn't quite there. You see him getting back and forth into the pickle here, and just wasn't able to swim his way out of that one. And now, first out of the game for the Warriors. This one popped up, headed towards foul territory. Coming over to try to make the play is Goetz. He gets it right about on top of the line. And that is an out number 2 for the Warriors. Take a look here again one more time. As again, that ball goes sky high, popped up. And Kaisa Goetz getting underneath it, making the play. It moved around on him a little bit. Not too strong of a wind up there, but just enough as he takes a big old chop at that one and swing and the miss for strike one. This is Braxton Yates up to bat. Watches that one go by. 1-1 is the count. Getting the strike there. Off the end of the bat, over to second base, throw over to first is there. 4 out, number 3. And 3 up, 3 down for the Warriors. We head into the bottom of the first inning. Scoreless here on the Fan Sports Network. More to come after this.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
When it comes to your child's teeth, Dr. Cody and his experienced staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry are game changers. So when it comes to checkups, a toothache, or any problem with your kid's teeth, call experienced veteran Dr. Cody Johnson at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, 628-0511.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Welcome back in, everybody. It's your Boulevard Home Game of the Week. Let's take a second to check out those keys, or excuse me, the starting lineup for the ball game here today. And that starting lineup brought to you by the House of Jump. And, of course, House of Jump, great sponsor here of Region 9 Athletics. You can purchase 1 hour of jump time Monday through Thursday. And mention that you heard it right here. Get $10 to the arcade for free. Check that out. Now let's check that out for Snow Canyon as they head up to the plate here. It's going to be Mikhail Swenson leading off. Damon Entz and Ryder Harrison is your first batters, followed by Cruz Sechrist, Hayden Smith, Ledger Ship, Talon Kelly, Andrew Lyon, Corbin Hafen, and Kyson Goetz. On the Dixie side, we saw Ridge Erickson, Boston Vest, and Braxton Yates. Carter Turley, Logan Levitt, Trace Franco, Max Orton, Cooper Bartholomew, Isaac Zepp, and Jake Andreas. That is your lineup for the Dixie Flyers and for the Snow Canyon Warriors. Kyle Swenson to lead off. First pitch ball. Second pitch called strike. Now facing off a 1-1 here. Bottom of the first, scoreless. This one sent high and into shallow right field. And it is caught for the first out for Dixie. That'll bring up Damon Entz. Entz, the lefty, stepping up to the plate. Here's a pitch from Andreas. This one's again popped up, this time into shallow left field, and that one is caught and brought in. So quick 2 outs already here for the Flyers. Now Harrison will step up to the plate. First pitch. Coming in, this one fouled away. So quick 0-2. Hard. Taking a couple of hops over to short, Vest on the play, over to first for out number 3. And just like that, 3 up, 3 down for the Flyers. Check that last one out here on the replay. Again, Harrison taking a good hard hit over to Vest. The play off of a couple of hops. Fields it perfectly, sends it over for the out. We're going to take a break, 60-second break. When we come back, it's the top of the second here on the Fan Sports Network.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 200 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now by visiting redrockrealestate.com.
Red Ledge's Dermatology and Med Spa, specializing in general and cosmetic dermatology, treating acne, rashes, warts, and more. They even do cancer screenings and offer a free chemical pill with your first appointment. So if you need dermatology, think Red Ledge's Dermatology, located just off Snow Canyon Parkway, St. George.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Back at it here on the Fan Sports Network for your Boulevard home game of the week. Scoreless. Dixie, nothing. Snow Canyon, nothing. Snow Canyon taking the field back and getting ready for a couple of other great players to step up to bat here. First off, Carter Turley's going to step up. Turley steps up. Good hit right into shallow center field. He's going to get a good leadoff single there to get things rolling. Now it brings up Logan Levitt. After the first pitch, swinging shallow single. Logan Levitt will step up to the plate. Third base here for the Flyers. The wind's starting to pick up just a little bit more out there as well. And a packed house over here at Warrior Field. First pitch high, back pick over to first. Not quite there. It was close. It was very close, but not quite. Not quite there. And he gets back safely. So again, Turley on first. Levitt up to bat here, now facing off on the 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Going outside and low. 2-0 count. Levitt back up. Lyon takes a look over to first, gets set in the stretch. Picked over to first, is back in time. So again, a 2-0 count here to Levitt. Lyon back to the stretch here against Levitt. Here's the pitch. Catches the zone for strike one. 2-1 count.
Does that split merit keeping Dixie at 1, or does Snow Canyon's 2 games this weekend help in the RPI?
Yeah, I think if they get 2 more wins, you know, it's a game that inches at this point with how close they are.
Line, taking a look. Back over to Levitt, batting .391 here through the season. This one's hit well and hit hard. It's left. It's gone. A 2-run shot. Logan Levitt sends it over the wall, and we get our first score of this ball game. It's a 2-run home run, Logan Levitt. Just a line drive. Check it out here on your Red Rock Real Estate replay. Going back on it was Entz, but he was not able to get there. Clearing the bases, 2-run shot, Logan Levitt. First pitch to Franco, ball. This one hit through a gap. He's going to get on. Sending one right past the glove of Kelly. So a single for Franco. Dixie bats are on fire right now in the top of the second. Now Max Orton will step up. He's got a runner on first. And a quick 2-0 lead here for the Flyers. Going outside with that first pitch, ball 1.
We'll see how Lyon handles this. Numbers on Lyon coming in 2.0.
1-0 count, runner on first. Following up that big Cache Valley Bank home run. Popped up here, going foul. And it looks like it's going to bounce off the roof and does. And barehanded catch over there by Ship, who caught it off the roof. But, of course, nothing there. That's going to make it a 1-1 count.
I would say he's 75% more fastball.
For Max Orton.
He's going to have to trust some of his off-speed and the slider especially.
Runner goes. A hopper over to third. Kelly to first. Gets the play there, but the run advances. So now 1 out. We get just a little hopper as the runner goes.
Absolutely. Great batsman is Max.
And a good throw.
What's best for the team gets a high five from Coach Ibsen on his way back to the dugout for hitting the ball behind the runner.
So now 1 out here in the top of the second inning. 2 runs have come across the score for Dixie with a runner on second. Cooper Bartholomew stepping up to the plate.
Cooper Bartholomew to the plate. First baseman for the Flyers tonight. Numbers on Cooper batting .279, 19 hits on the year. 1 for 3 against
Bartholomew
Tuesday night.
takes that first pitch, strike 1.
And that's that slider. If he can spot that early, kind of keep Dixie more on their heels.
Bartholomew
Fastballs.
throughout this season batting .279. Taking a look over to second. Franco got the early lead off, and the nice jump as this one is swung on and nicked away for strike 2. 1 out so far here in the top of the second inning. Runner on second. Already had that 2-run Cache Valley Bank home run from Logan Levitt to get things rolling here. Here's the pitch. And got him. Ball on the ground. They make the throw over to first, and he's back. Ball gets back over there in time for the K.
Yeah, he's had 4 now pitches over the last 2 batters that have been excellent.
It's now 2 outs.
Off-speed stuff would have really helped him.
Isaac Zeff now steps up to the plate. This is hit well past the outstretched glove and into center. That's going to bring in the run to score. And now Dixie goes up 3-0 off the RBI single from Isaac Zepp. A great swing of the bat there from Zepp. Put the ball right past the outstretched glove of Ledger Ship. Trace Franco comes in to score. Dixie here in the top of the second gets a quick 3-0 lead. With 2 outs on the board, look for a rally stop. 2-out rally as Ridge Erickson steps back up to the plate.
Dixie runs the other night. We're to the top of the order. Ridge Erickson to the plate.
Ridge Erickson went 1 for 1 already so far at the single. He steps up, takes his first one, fouling it away for strike 1. 0-1 count here for Erickson.
Game, rain.
All right, sorry, some technical difficulties there. Our audio got unplugged, but we are back at it. Forgive us for that, but we are back here, and 0-2 count here to Ridge Erickson. We got Devin Dixon joining on the broadcast now as well.
Better late than never.
Better late than never, indeed.
Bomb by Logan, huh?
Yeah, Logan Levitt getting the swing of the bat going and sending one over the left field wall. Fouled away there to stay alive.
You know, you expect Dixie to bounce back, right? Like, not their best effort on Tuesday. This is such a good baseball team. You almost felt like they were going to get off to a hot start tonight, Caden.
Yeah.
But long way to go.
Still a lot of baseball left to play, for sure. Here's the 0-2. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Not there as the ball gets away. So Zeph gets on over to second base.
Good jump there. I mean, Zeph, he's got some speed. You know, he's been aggressive, had a couple hits the other night. Bottom of the lineup. I like this kid. I mean, he's a role player, but he's a good role player that's really worked himself into a star for Danny Ibsen.
Absolutely. So now with 2 outs, the Warriors just trying to get out of the inning. Andrew Lang is going to take a step off the side of the mound and reset here.
Rue's got a great mentality, really, really focused, you know, rough start, but he won't get rattled, Caden. He'll battle.
Here's the pitch. Goes high for the 2-2 count now to Ridge Erickson.
And Rue loves that high cheese. I mean, he's got to strike out with the slider a lot this year, but his second best pitch is probably that fastball up in the zone, and that's what he was trying to tangle with there.
And the wind right now definitely pushing out to center field. This one's fouled away.
I'm late because I was at the Cotton Days golf tournament, and it was windy. 13 up the hill at Green Springs.
Woo.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Driver 6-iron. It was playing 379. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Gotta love that, huh?
Yeah, well, it was a bogey. Bogeys are never good in scrambles, Katie.
No, you never want bogeys. Not in scrambles. It's all about those birdies, right?
Yeah, we had some of those, but not enough.
Erickson stepping back up to the plate here as the Flyers lead 3-0. Runner on second, 2 outs, and here's the 2-2 count. Deuce is wild. Here's the pitch. This one again lifted high and foul. Trying to make the play on it and does.
Good catch over there.
Out.
Yeah. Ridge, one of the best baseball players we've ever seen through this region. He's a BYU commit. You know, just good pitch by Rue and just kind of got him out in front of a little bit, popped it up, and Snow Canyon out of the inning, but not before the Dixie Flyers do some damage.
That's right. We're going to take a break, 60 seconds. We'll be back right after this.
Remember when Down East was all scratch and dent furniture? Your go-to for dorm rooms, kids' rooms, and first homes? Well, the times have changed and Down East has changed with you. Down East is proud to offer our beautiful collection of high-quality furniture designed to elevate your space and make a statement. From stylish sofas and dining tables to cozy bedroom collections. If you're starting fresh or looking to upgrade, Down East has everything you need to create the home you'll love.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Back at it here as the Warriors are looking to try to come back from that quick 3-0 start from Dixie here at the top of the second. As now we head into the bottom of the second here on the Fan Sports Network. And Jake Andreas up there on the mound. Been great that first time around.
Been really impressed with Jake. I mean, this kid's a bulldog, man. He just gets it done, just really good stuff, always around the plate, never really gets phased. And you know, this is a star-studded lineup for both these teams. Both these teams hitting over 350 as a team, Caden. Both these teams sub-2 ERAs as a pitching staff. I mean, it's number 1 versus number 2. What else can I say?
Absolutely, yeah. They're definitely on top for a reason here as that first pitch goes outside ball 1.
And clearly, number one, number two, it's on the line tonight. Although Snow Canyon does have 2 games against Grantsville and Stansbury this weekend.
Hit well into center. Looked like he's going to be able to make the play on it out there as Trace Franco, and he does for the first out of the bottom of the second inning.
That's the interesting thing. This is the final regular season game for Dixie. So Snow Canyon came in tonight about a 10th less. It was .72, .71 in the RPI. If Snow Canyon sweeps Dixie, they're going to leapfrog them. But then if they were to drop a game this weekend, maybe Dixie sitting idle could pass them back. So kind of risky with the schedule making. A lot of drama going into the final weekend of the season.
Absolutely. First pitch, strike one.
Coach Seacrest came on the show this morning on the Fan, and he said, we're going to probably give Jackson Kirby some innings because he's been hurt, hasn't pitched a lot. And that's the thing. Snow Canyon's got so many pitchers. It'll be interesting, though. He hasn't pitched more than maybe 2 innings since he got back. And he was probably the ace of the staff going the season, but then Goats played good, Rue pitched good, and there just wasn't enough innings to go around once he got back from injury.
Fouled away. Give him the 0-2 count.
Hayden Smith, I've been really impressed with him. He had a double off the wall on Tuesday. RBI scoring Cruz Seacrest from first. It was a controversial tag. Did Ridge Erickson get him or not get him? Umpires went and conferred. Danny Ibsen didn't like the call as the run stood. And that was kind of the momentum swinging play of the game in that win by SC as they won 4-2 on Tuesday night.
Fouled away there to stay alive with the 1-2 count after the previous pitch came in ball.
A really good off-speed pitch there. Smith way out in front of it. Lucky he just stayed alive there, got a piece of that, keep this a 1-2 count. That one's the old nubber, as they say.
Yeah. Going high for ball 2. 2-2 here with 1 out.
Jason Estridge, really good home plate umpire. I've been very impressed with his balls and strikes, his zone. He's very consistent, one of the best umps in the region, maybe in the state.
And they're now facing a full count here.
Should get something around the plate here. Shorten up. Just don't want to do too much with this.
And got him looking.
Really good hook there, huh?
Yeah.
The bender broke over and emphatic.
Check it out here.
SNS mechanical strikeout.
Let's check out that SNS mechanical strikeout here on the replay. Oh, the movement. That was
It was
slick.
coming at his chin, left shoulder, and then just darted over the inside part of the plate. Really good pitch by Jake Andreas.
Hit down fair down the first base line. Throw over to Andreas, and that is out number 3. And just like that, we are out of the second inning, still scoreless. They go 3 up, 3 down. And just like that, the Flyers close it out. They keep the lead heading into the top of the 3rd when we return here on the Fan Sports Network.
Discover elegance at the Awning Company. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. See our exquisite awnings featured in select homes. Elevate your outdoor space with us. Call for a free quote today.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegber from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Indulge in luxury at Outdoor Living. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. Discover our exquisite patio furniture showcased in select homes. Elevate your outdoor living space with us. Visit our showroom today.
Good defensive inning there from Dixie as they are able to shut out Snow Canyon again there in the bottom of the second inning. Here we go to the top of the 3rd, where Dixie leads 3-0 here on the Fan Sports Network.
Yeah, I mean, in a game like this, 2 good teams, 2 good pitching staffs, 3-run lead right now feels really good. I mean, Dixie led 1-0. They were tied 1-1. They led 2-1. And then all of a sudden it was 2-2. And then, 3 runs in that 6th inning gave them the 4-2 win as, Mr. Tank Kelly came in and closed the day. He faced 6 batters in the 6th and the 7th on Tuesday. Struck out 5 of them, Caden.
Yeah, he's been everything. He's been phenomenal.
Yeah, and the future Utah Tech commit, going to go play for Coach Fatenauer over at Brewster's Field, had on the gun, I heard 95. I didn't have a gun on him, but 95 on one of his pitches. He's been 91, 92 all year, but 95, he had a little adrenaline.
Yeah, we saw him pitching 91 the other night over at Desert Hills High School. He was coming in about 91. That was pretty average one.
High school baseball, that's fast.
Listen, an average of 91, you'll take that all day long. Yeah, that's insane.
I think, and he's only going to get bigger and stronger and gain velo as he gets to the next level.
Yeah, for sure. Line here, working it into a 2-2 count against Boston Vest.
See if he goes to the slider here. Rue's slider is so dirty.
Here's the pitch. A little high and outside.
Yeah, fastball. He'll mix it up. His changeup is undervalued, too. He's got a really good changeup.
That pitch gets him for the walk, going outside.
Yeah, not the worst thing in the world. Boston Vest, of course, Coop's little brother. He's kind of I can't call him Coop's little brother, can I?
He's made a name for himself already.
That's Boston Vest. Coop's little brother that's just as good as Coop. I mean, both these guys have had so many big moments, so many big plays. I mean, the future New Mexico State Aggie draws the walk.
There you go. There you go. That's a good way to put it. Yates taking a hop and off the chest plate of Smith. Smith walks Vest back with a little look.
It's going to be weird not having a vest in the Dixie Flyer program because we've had about 8 straight years of a vest in a Flyer uniform. Of course, Coop up at BYU. He's got some dingers, man. They've been really wanting him to hit the home run. He's not hitting for average, but he's got the long ball working for him this year for the Cougs.
Yeah, absolutely. This one popped up, headed to center field, going high, and bringing that one in is Hafen out in center.
And this is a kid in Braxton that's going to Glendale Community College. He has 3 long balls this year, tops on the Flyer team. Maybe he was trying to hit the long ball there, just got up underneath it a little bit, and a can of corn for Hafen in center field.
So now Turley steps up.
I've been really impressed with Turley this year, hitting for average. The only thing that I've seen in a couple games calling his action is the curveball. He struggled with the curveball. See if Lyon, who doesn't really throw a curveball, he just has that slider. See if he gives him a little dose of that. He struck out twice on Tuesday on the curveball from Kyson Goetz.
I think getting the look back over to first, he's back safely.
13 seniors for Snow Canyon playing their, not last game on this field, but their senior night game.
His ball hit into right field, going back to Swenson, and he gets underneath it for the second out of the inning. And that'll send Vest right back on over to first.
Good pitch by Rue there, just fooled him behind it. All he could do is lift it for a deep out.
So Levitt gets back
Here he
up.
is.
Here he is. He already got one. Can he get another?
Yeah. Logan Levitt trying to maybe be our Findlay Subaru Player of the Week if he can hit 2 Cache Valley banks in the same game, huh, buddy?
That's what we're looking for here. I'm sure he's looking for the same.
Great call you had earlier. I was just pulling in the parking lot when he hit that 1 yard. And, we haven't had a lot of Cache Valley Bank home runs this year. I mean, Snow Canyon hit 5 in the first game of the season, but they're at 8. Dixie, likewise, only has 7, 8 home runs this year. And this is a very home run friendly park here at Snow Canyon.
It's a short field indeed, short wall.
Especially with the wind blowing straight out right now.
Yeah. You get a friendly pitch and you take a good swing at it, get some contact, it's going over for sure. Well, and that hit by Levitt earlier, it was a line drive. It didn't get off the field as high as it maybe needed to in other parks.
What do you think his exit velo was? I mean, it had to be pretty quick.
It was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, that had some power behind it, but it didn't have the angle, and it just kept riding up, and finally just settled over the wall. It was a great hit.
And if you go back to Tuesday, Logan had a couple hits in the game, but he also came in and got roughed up a little bit in that 6th inning and surrendered the lead, got tagged with the loss on the mound.
Yeah.
So he's got a little redemption, and he got it tonight. His next at bat after this in the 6th, he got a hit. So, making up for the pitching struggles with the bat.
Well, runner goes, but is popped up and into the hands of Goetz for out number 3. So the Flyers go scoreless here in the top of the 3rd. As we head into the bottom of the 3rd, see if Snow Canyon can try to get something rolling as they trail the Flyers 3-0 here on the Fan Sports Network. More coming up after this. Don't go anywhere.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooter's Coffee, open 7 days a week.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Stop in and see what's new at Wilkinson's House of Lighting, a proud sponsor of Region 10 Athletics.
We are Utah's financial outfitter, and we're here when it's time for your business to climb higher. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back in, everybody, here to your Game of the Week, Boulevard Home Game of the Week on the Fan Sports Network. First pitch coming into Kelly is in for strike one.
For all our listeners, you're making your way home into your weekend, make sure you go to thefansportsnetwork.com. Links up if you want to watch the conclusion of this game instead of listen to it. Also, KSLSports.com tonight. And we'll be streaming the entire state baseball tournament up at Salt Lake Community College the 13th through the 18th.
This one hit hard, going center.
See ya.
Goodbye, Talon Kelly.
Tank got the barrel on the ball. Bye-bye, flyaway baseball. That was a no-doubter, Caden.
Absolutely. Let's check it out on the replay after Kelly comes around, touches home plate.
Yeah, he absolutely unloads on this. So pretty. That swing was fantastic.
Let's take a look here.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pitch Jake Andres wants back, right? And left center field. And you can see a couple jogs over there. And then Trace Franco's like, that's gone. I'm going to save my energy.
Great swing of the bat. And our second of the game, Cache Valley Bank home run. One for Dixie, one for Snow Canyon. Now Lion steps up to the plate.
Great shot by our crew there with the Red Rock Real Estate replay, watching that ball go bye-bye. You ever hit one that hard?
No.
Me neither.
No.
Hey,
I hit some home runs in Little League, but I don't know if I was hitting.
That doesn't count.
I don't know if I'm hitting home runs out here on this field.
Yeah, not against a guy as good as Jake Andres.
No, not at all.
Here's the thing about Tank Kelly. He's hitting below 200. And Tuesday, me and Cece were over doing the game, and I'm like, I'm picking Tank Kelly as our Finley Subaru Star Watch player. And he's like, yeah, he struggled a little bit. I'm like, dude, but he's due.
Yeah, this one's popped up in sliding catch. Oh, what a catch out there in left field. Yates. Let's see if we can check that one out on the replay as well.
That was
comes in on it, woo, sliding in, making the play happen.
That is a Mountain Land Supply defensive play of the game nominee right there. Dun-a-nut, like sensational play there to get a glove on that, keep it off the grass. It almost looked like he snow coned it a little bit there in the glove.
He did, yeah. Off speed there for strike number one. The pitch goes high. Luckily, nobody on base for the Flyers' sake. So Hafen now facing off the 1-1. Inside. Now facing the 2-1. Turning the shoulder on that one. He thought that one was coming for him. Just missed him.
Sometimes you got to brush them back, right? You got to keep them on their toes.
Going high with the fastball. Facing now the 3-1 count. So Hafen here, stepping back up to the plate. Pitch, swung on. Fastball down the middle, full count.
Good pitch there. Challenged him down Broadway, fastball, and Andreas blows it by him.
Here's the pitch, fouled that one away.
You excited for Monday? Got a new co-host on, Caden?
We got Paulie coming on full-time over there. He's been with me this week, just getting his feet wet with the afternoon show. But, yeah, coming on full-time now.
I've been listening. You guys are doing great. And I'm going to miss Paulie in the mornings with me, but he's in good hands with you. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Here's the pitch. And got him swinging for the S&S Mechanical strikeout. And out number 2.
Great pitch. Jake Andres, I mean, you give up a long ball, you got to refocus. You got to reset. You can't let it affect you. You got to have short-term memory loss like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day.
Absolutely. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 3-1 Dixie leads. Here's the pitch from Andres. Swung on. It's going to find its way into shallow left field. And nice little swing of the bat there to get things rolling with the runner on first. Swenson finds himself on base. And that brings Damon Entz back up.
You know, already 6 hits in this game. We're pacing for more hits than we had on Tuesday in the first game of this 2-game home and home. And 2 good pitchers on the mound in Andreas and Lyon. But these 2 teams, like I mentioned, both hitting just shy of 400 as a team. This late in the season, sensational batting average.
Here's the pitch from Andreas. Back pick over to first. He got him.
I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know. Like, it was so close. It happened so quick, but you got to get.
Wow.
That is why Ridge Erickson's the best catcher in the state. That play right there is why Trent Pratt loves this kid. Watch Ridge. Boom, boom. I mean, it's close. His hand's close to the bag, but it's just so effortless. Ridge Erickson, I see you, buddy. That was another unbelievable play by the catcher. I mean, Riker, sorry, bud. I loved you at Pineview, big brother, but your little brother Ridge is sensational.
In fact, he is, yeah. You know, you look at, again, he's a baseball family kind of guy. GJ that had just left this, last year as a senior. This is a baseball.
That's why he's
family,
going to the Big 12 to play baseball
he's going
for
Big
BYU.
12. He's phenomenal.
Plays like that. I mean, there's no hesitation. It's just so effortless. And was he safe? Was he out? I mean, I'd have to see a slow-mo replay. But the fact that Ridge put it on him like that and the tag was down in time, I don't blame the umpire for ringing him up.
Absolutely. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Fabulous Freddy's is the local's choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Everyone loves local sports and, of course, loves ice cream. And the best ice cream on the planet is Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Open late every day of the week with dozens of delicious flavors. So after your favorite team wins, head over to Handel's to celebrate with locations in St. George, Layton, and Woods Cross.
Back at it here in your Boulevard home game of the week. Trace Franco stepping up to the plate, taking the first pitch for strike 1.
Trace Franco, I mean, this kid can rake, kid, and he is so good. He's worked so hard at his craft to become a great hitter, and he's a masher, man. Like, he can hit for power. He doesn't have a dinger this year, but he's due to hit one. But the extra base hits, I wouldn't be surprised if he got a Coral Canyon extra base hit right here, to be honest with you.
Ooh, just outside, a little low.
Not easy against Andrew Lyon, though. I mean, Dad was a big leaguer, 14 years in the bigs, drafted by Toronto, got traded after his rookie season to Boston.
This one gets good bat on ball. That one's going back.
See ya.
Another one.
I told you. Called it. Are you kidding me? It's his first dinger of the year, but he's got home run power. And there's the jet stream up there, but that was a no-doubter. Barreled it up. Bye-bye, Cache Valley Bank home run. Are you kidding me, Trace Franco? This kid can swing the bat.
Absolutely. Let's check it out here on the Red Rock Real Estate replays. It goes flying over the fence.
Oh, Trace Franco, buddy. That was a bomb. What a big, big, big bat there. And he's got to be stoked right now, giving his team a 4-1 lead.
So now that brings up Orton. What a swing of the bat. 3 home runs in this game into the top of the 4th inning. A warning here from the umpire. The Flyer dugout's a little fired up. And some jawing going on as well. The Snow Canyon coaching staff coming out asking exactly what's going on.
Did he do a bat flip or something? Did I miss something there, Kate?
He might have. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Snow Canyon's over there yelling about something, and I believe that's Coach Lyon out there, the pitching coach that's pretty fired up as well. He's talking to his team while also trying to talk to the umpire. So I don't know exactly what it was, but there have been some warnings issued.
Yeah, I mean, it's Region 9. It's heated. The state tournament's coming. Let them play. Let's decide it on the field, boys. I mean, I go back to that home run, Cache Valley Bank home run. 2 dingers already tonight, 1 for each team.
Well, now that's 3. Levitt's
right.
hit 1, Kelly's hit 1, and now Franco's hit 1.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
And Franco's now gone 2 for 2 as well.
He's so good.
So here's Max Orton. Stepping up. Fouls this way right back into his own dugout.
I can't even keep up with social media right now. I'm trying to post home runs right now, and I'm at 3, and I'm way behind, Caden.
There's so many. It's hard. Going low and away for ball 1. Yeah, we're not even an hour into this ball game. We've seen 3 home runs tonight. The wind is definitely playing in their favor as well. So if you can get a hold of something, send it up into the air as that one bounces for ball 2. You got a good shot of getting one over the wall. And Orton now facing a 2-1 count here against Root Line. Going high. A little bit of a meeting out there between Kelly and Line. Kelly, one of the leaders on this team for sure. Here's the pitch. And that'll walk him.
Not the worst thing in the world, right?
Not at all. You've already had 1 run come around to score off the home run by Franco. Now you got a runner on first. Still no outs here in the top of the 4th.
Get you some Nets on Fire updates from the other games tonight. Of course, the big one is senior night at Pineview. Desert Hills won 15-5 on Tuesday, so a little redemption maybe for the Panthers tonight.
Bartholomew sends this one off the wall. It's going to take a nice hop over, and Orton finds his way onto second.
Dixie came.
Or onto third, excuse me, and Bartholomew ends up on second.
Dixie came with the bats tonight. I mean, they slept with them last night. They gave them a nice little loving. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but only 2 runs on Tuesday and already 4 runs, 6 hits tonight for the Flyboys. They are looking to be the #1 seed in the upcoming 4A state tournament, and 3-run lead. Not safe, but this is a fantastic start for the Flyers. And that might be, the understatement of the night.
Oh, absolutely. Bartholomew on second, Orton on third, Zepp up to bat. Takes the first one for ball 1.
By the way, Nets on Fire update. Desert Hills leading Pineview 11-0 already in the top of the 2nd.
Wow.
Desert Hills is starting to swing the bats.
Yeah, well, hey, they were swinging the bats great on Tuesday night as well.
Stubbs pitching for the Panthers.
Ball 2, 2-0 count here to Zeph. Smith's going to come out and take a little chat with Lyon.
Which is crazy because Nash Schroeder started tonight. He goes 1 2/3, gives up 9 hits, 11 runs, all earned, walked 3, struck out 3. Nash Schroeder is one of the better pitchers in the region, and the Thunder just lit him up tonight.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And it's not over. It's the second inning, but 11-0. That's a big deficit.
It's still impressive, to say the least. Here's Zepp. He's gone 1 for 1 here tonight. Now with both runners on scoring position, he's going to send this one sky high and foul.
Isaac Zepp, I mean, nobody's talking about him. Have you mentioned him on your show this year?
Not as much. No, not as much.
I mean, but every time I come to the yard, this kid is a grinder. He just makes stuff happen, like quality at bat after quality at bat.
Lyon, here's the pitch. He's outside.
What do you think of the draft last night?
It was a fun draft. I will say I feel like most teams drafted about how I thought they would. You throw in the Falcons, and I kind of have a question mark there, but outside of that one, I mean.
Raheem Morris, man, he's that guy. He just he doesn't care what anybody thinks. They take Michael Penix at 8. I mean, there was the Saints, the Seahawks, the Raiders, all trying to trade up in the top 10. None of them could pull it off.
Couldn't do it.
Atlanta got him. And you know, it's just weird paying Kirk Cousins $100 million and then drafting. I mean, if you want an insurance policy with the Achilles tendon, at number 8, it seems a little bit high there. Not to get it kind of reminds me of the Aaron Rodgers. Kind of reminds me of Tom Brady when they took Jimmy Garoppolo in the second round. You know, there's been other instances there where teams have taken quarterbacks earlier than we might have expected. That was the big curveball.
Yeah,
since we're at a baseball game,
for sure. What's the score?
I don't hate it though. Like
no,
I kind of like the drama and the controversy. And I mean, Penix becomes an All-Pro type guy and a future Hall of Famer. It's worth it.
It's reminiscent of Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers in a lot of ways.
I'm trying to think who else drafted a quarterback. When they didn't need one.
First pitch high for ball 1, and Smith will come out again and have a chat. Bases loaded here, still no outs. Ridge Erickson's gone 1 for 2 tonight. He got on with his first swing of the bat at the start of the game, but then he got picked off in a little throw down to first, ended up in a pickle, and was tagged out by Lyon, who'd come over to help out in the pickle. But now he's facing a pretty good spot where he's got runners all across the bases, no outs. A solid swing of the bat could be a sacrifice fly. You could have a few different options here. Now they're going to take another quick timeout and a little talk from Coach Lyon over to, talking with the umpire right now.
Yeah, pitching coach is out. If he goes out, this might be it for Rue. Is Boo going to go get his junior son or no?
I'm not exactly sure. Maybe.
I kind of started to talk about, Brandon Lyon, the pitching coach. He brings such a calm, big league experience. He doesn't want to waste kids. He wants to keep them healthy. The kids really respect him. I mean, drafted by Toronto, got traded to Boston in 03. 04, he's with the Red Sox. He goes to Arizona in the Kurt Schilling deal. Bloody sock. Break the curse. We know the story. Then had stints with, the Jimmy Leland in Detroit. Then he gets traded down to Houston. Had a stint there in Houston in the Diamondbacks before that, and then ended up with the Mets, and then ended up with the Angels at the end of his career. But if you play 14 years in the big and now you're a high school pitching coach, that's got to be so much fun for these guys in the rotation to learn from somebody of his expertise.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's got to be it's got to be a good feeling to know that you've got a former professional that's backing you up, that's going to come in and help teach you the ways of just a professional, right?
By the way, you want to go see some maybe future professionals? I know we got the Aviators tickets up for grabs.
Tickets, that's absolutely right.
All you have to do is text Aviators to our Finley Hyundai text line, and it's 435-990-9950. Text Aviators, and we'll put you in the drawing. We got tickets to every home game all summer long.
That's right, and we got home games this week starting Tuesday going all the way through Sunday in Las Vegas. And if you haven't been to Las Vegas Ballpark, it is an absolutely beautiful spot out there in Summerlin, in a great area in Las Vegas. And it's a fun time. There's great seats. You're sitting right on the third base side, right behind the dugout. So couldn't ask for really better seats at all.
I think we're going to have a Fan Sports Network staff party down there one of these nights. What do you think?
Me, you, CC, and Paul. I'm down. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Fouled away.
Of course, the girls might be mad at us, but that's all right. They got their headphones on. They're good.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah. Shout out to my wife hanging out with us here today.
Yeah. My wife's up at in Salt Lake at a dance competition with my daughter right now.
Well, where'd you rather be
I'm
if you were
nesting it tonight?
Where'd you rather be if you were the wives, in a baseball game or at the dance competition? And
I would. My wife does like baseball. We went back for our 15th anniversary to Wrigley in Chicago. Ate a bunch of pizza. Went to Hamilton in Chicago, and
I like Hamilton.
Took the
I'd be
train
down,
to D Street and Memorial Day weekend, and scored the game. Showed her how to keep score. We had a blast. She really loves Chicago.
Chicago's on my bucket list. I'm a Cubs fan, so I got to get to Wrigley.
You'll love it.
That's on my bucket list for sure. Going high on the 2-2. Full count here. Bases loaded. Still no outs.
I got to get to Fenway. I haven't been to Fenway, and that's the next. I mean, I've been to
gotta
San
get to
Francisco. I've been to San Diego. I've been to
Yeah.
Coors Field. I've been to Arizona. I've been to Seattle. I've been to Petco. I've been to a lot of. I've been to the Braves' new stadium. But
I heard
I've
that was
never,
nice. Truist is nice, yeah.
The historic.
Ooh, got him.
Yep, he's going to get a free pass.
Well, that's going to bring in another run, of course. So 5-1, and bases stay loaded.
Yeah, Ridge right there. You kind of saw him shook his hand, and obviously, you give up one run, but that might be it for Andrew Lyon tonight. It just doesn't have as good stuff. We could see Tank Kelly. We could see Jackson Kirby. We could see Mikhail Swinson. But I think at a 5-1 deficit right now, you're probably going to see some changes here from Coach Sechrist.
Yeah, I think you do too, and he is going to come out, and I'm not exactly sure who they're bringing back in here.
This is the shortest outing of the season for Andrew Lyon. He has been dominant. I was here 3 weeks ago, 11 strikeouts. I was here 2 weeks ago. He had 8 strikeouts. Andrew is frustrated right now, not happy, and they are going to give the ball to someone else.
Yeah, well, we'll take a break. We'll let him get warmed up on the mound. When we come back, we'll fill you in on the updates of what's going on out on the field. Again, score right now with the bases loaded, no outs in the top of the fourth. 5-1, Dixie leads here on the Fan Sports Network. 1 minute, and we'll be back right after this.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Stop in and see what's new at Wilkinson's House of Lighting, a proud sponsor of Region 10 Athletics.
As a local business owner, it's important to get the word out about your business. More people equals more revenue for you. Get your business in front of over 160,000 people in southern Utah each week with St. George News. Contact St. George News today.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Inspired design. Ultra quiet operation. To you, it's a Bryant Evolution cooling system. To us, it's the ultimate machine.
All set.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
Up on the mound for the Warriors now, coming out of the break, is Mikhail Swinson.
Yeah, Swinson, it's Luke Udy, American Family Insurance pitching change after the meeting on the mound, and good numbers for Mikhail. I mean, this is a guy they need in the state tournament. 2.80 ERA. He's 3-0. Hasn't lost a game in 4 appearances. So I haven't seen a lot of work this year, but 20 innings pitched. He's only given up 8 hits and 5 earned runs. He's walked 8 and he struck out 17. But again, just 20 innings pitched. I mean, 4th on this team in innings pitched. And that's the thing. There's just the starters have been so good for Spokane. The bullpen hasn't got a lot of work.
Yeah, it's true. This one going high and back. He's going to settle under it. Hafen makes the grab up against the wall, so that's out number 1, but the tag up sends in 1 run. The run from second advances to third.
Yeah, Bartholomew's gonna make it. He's on third, but the 5-1 lead now, or 6-1 lead now, and that's a sac fly. That's exactly what you're supposed to do in that situation. That's a good quality AB. You got a guy coming in from the bullpen, first pitch swinging, and darn near off the wall, kid, and that was deep on the warning track. I mean, another 2 feet, that's over Hafen's head off the wall for probably another ribby and a double.
Absolutely. That brings up Yates. Yates sends this one into a gap. It falls in. The run comes in to score from third.
Yep, Bartholomew comes home earlier. Zeff comes home. I mean, just, really good stuff. Vest and Yates in this middle of the lineup just making things look easy right now. That was just a smooth little swing. Didn't try to overpitch it. Didn't try to do too much with it. Kind of a dirty bomb out there in no man's land, if you will. And Flyers now a 7-1 lead, looking for some redemption after losing to the Warriors on Tuesday.
So now Turley steps up. He's got runners on first and second. 1 out for the Warriors here. 7-1 Flyers.
And really, you need a ground ball here. You need something you can roll up or at least get one here now that you're into the bullpen. Because the Warriors have the bats to battle back, but they can't give up any more here. And Swinson's got to really dial it in and be rock solid on the bump.
Again, the wind really is picked up here, blowing out towards left field. Great win for these batters here as Swenson takes a step off the mound. He'll reset.
You got Vest at second, Yates at first right now. You got already a crooked number in the second, now an even more crooked number with 4 runs already here in the top of the fourth. Flyboys mean business tonight.
Good hard hit, takes in a hop, goes over to second, throw over to first from Sechrist. He's safe at first, but they get the out at second base.
Wow, unless his foot come off the bag, I thought the throw was in time, so I'm guessing the foot came off the bag. Let's take a look at the replay.
Let's see if the replay caught it here. A little look over to second. The hit, good hard hit, takes a hop off the mound. Sechrist takes a step on the bag, the throw over. He might have been not quite in time. It's close. It's close.
I don't think the foot came off the bag like I thought live.
I don't think it came off the bag, but I think they –
and Coach Sechrist is talking. He saw – something there, and he didn't like that call. I thought it was a bang-bang play. Maybe, the old proverbial tie goes to the runner type scenario there where it was so close. He calls him safe. And, the run doesn't score. You got 2 outs now. You got a chance to get out here with any more damage, but that could have been it right there with the old double play ball.
Took a look at it one more time there, and it was definitely close.
What do you think?
Again, I guess tie goes to the runner, really.
Yeah.
What else can you say?
Yeah, I thought maybe they got him, but hey, look, I'm not an umpire.
That's how
Double
I feel,
plays
right?
brought to you by Patio Furniture St. George. We nearly had our first of the night.
Nearly did. First pitch goes across ball 1.
Coach Sechrist, 20 years coaching. Coach Ibsen, I think this is his 14th year as a head coach. But you got to remember, Coach Ibsen's been on staff forever. He was with Coach Messerly before. And so these are the longest 2 tenured coaches in the region, and 2 of the longer tenured coaches in all 4A for that matter. And both have state championship aspirations this season. I'm trying to think how many state championships Coach Ibsen has. I know he's got a couple. I know Coach Sechrist has, I believe, 4.
And that one fouled away.
Of course, I haven't been here. I got to St. George there right around 1998, and obviously both these teams have been powerhouse baseball. Region 9, 3A, 4A, doesn't matter what classification. 10 of the last 11 years has been a Region 9 state champ. The last team to win it was 2013 with Grantsville winning the state championship when they were 3A. That's domination.
It's been a long time.
That's domination. Yeah. I like to bring that up.
2-2.
Just because, every year you talk about who's the best and who's not, but really it's about getting hot and dogpiling on Saturday, May 18th.
Absolutely.
Of course, we've got Crimson back-to-back state champs.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, and Snow Canyon and Dixie, both teams that have gone far into the tournament in recent years as well, and obviously expected to do very well in this upcoming tournament.
Isn't it fun, Kate? And I know you've been covering sports for a few years now. I go back to that 2019 Desert Hill State Championship team. Drew Thorpe was on the team. I love keeping track of Drew Thorpe now in the big leagues and talking about these guys that are now doing big things like Drew is. And you see all these guys at BYU Utah Tech. I mean, got 4 or 5 Region 9 kids. We had Isaac Lyon versus Karsten Herman in a WAC game in Arizona last Sunday. How cool is that?
It's true. We got a lot of great talent that's come out of here in Southern Utah, gone on to play at the next level as that's fouled away, and Levitt gets that one coming right back at him.
Logan Levitt, his little brother, played at Utah Tech for Coach Fagenauer, went to Pineview Jagan. And his other brother went to Dixie as he is in his senior season. He walked on Tuesday with his mom and dad, Stacy and O.C. Levitt, and 391 this year. I mean, really good batting average. Slugging percentage is fantastic this year. I mean, Logan right now slugging at 515. Don't want to sell him short. That's anything over 500 slugging percentage is phenomenal. And both these teams' slugging percentages are north of 500.
Yeah.
You talk about their great pitching, but these two teams can absolutely swing it.
Yeah, they can smack the ball for sure. Facing a full count here, runners on second and third with 2 outs. And an umpire's pointing out at a ball that's gone over the wall.
A fan lost a ball or something, yeah. I mean, that would have been me back in 6th grade out there playing with my buddies, and whoopsie.
I've definitely had that happen a time or two.
Yeah, they're just out there having some fun, playing a little catch,
Yeah.
But won't be a long stoppage here.
Not at all. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Swenson. This one's hit into right field, coming in on it, and making the play is Ship. And that will take them out of the top of the 4th inning into the bottom of the 4th. But not after 4 runs come across the score for the Flyers. 7-1.
Huge inning there for the Flyers, right? I mean, you got to love that. If you're Danny Ibsen right now, you're feeling good. You got 7 runs, 9 hits. Big inning for the Flyboys.
Absolutely. We'll take a break. We'll be back for the bottom of the 4th when we return on the Fan Sports Network.
Red Ledges Dermatology and Med Spa, specializing in general and cosmetic dermatology, treating acne, rashes, warts, and more. They even do cancer screenings and offer a free chemical pill with your first appointment. So if you need dermatology, think Red Ledges Dermatology, located just off Snow Canyon Parkway, St. George.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Or maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool? Well, Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Plan your perfect getaway or staycation. Visit St. George, Utah, vacationrentals.com.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Back at it here as the Flyers have taken a large lead over the Snow Canyon Warriors, 7-1. And now we head into the bottom of the 4th inning.
And if I'm Jake Andreas, I'm feeling good, right? I've got a 6-run cushion against the Warriors. I can really just kind of hone in, throw my pitches, go with what I want to do.
Good hard hit through the gap between first and second, rolling out into right field for a single, leadoff single to get things rolling here for the Warriors.
Yeah, Damon Ince right there. I mean, I was going to finish my statement. I was going to say, but no lead is safe against the Snow Canyon Warriors. Again, they come in tonight with a .358 team batting average, and, of course, Damon Ince hitting .468, one of the top guys on this Warriors club. I love Ryder Harrison's swing as he steps into it. It's almost like King Griffey-esque. And I'm a Griffey guy, Caden.
I love Griff.
That was my guy back in the day. The Topps cards, the rookie cards. I probably have 30-plus King Griffey Jr. baseball cards. He was, I grew up on a farm in Royal City, Washington, and Griffey was my guy, man. So, and that's a big compliment. I think Andrew Shakespeare reminds me a little bit of that lefty, that smooth swing. It's classic.
Popped up, going high and into center. Franco settles under it, and he gets the out.
That's a good pitch. Jake Andreas forcing that pop-up to one of the best hitters. I mean, Ryder came into tonight hitting it at a 391 clip. You get him to pop up easily to center field, and that's a battle won for the Flyers.
Cruz Sechrist steps up to the plate.
You know, Cruz had an interesting season. I mean, the youngest of 4 sons. Your dad's the skipper. You know, I asked Coach Sechrist this morning, will it be emotional for you tonight knowing that this is the end? They've had a Sechrist in the program since 2010. For 14 straight years, he's been coaching one of his sons. And he, you know, Crew just goes about his business. And I've talked a lot, and you've talked a lot to Cannon about Crew. And Cannon says that Crew's the best high school player of all the brothers.
Yeah, that's definitely what he said. And, I mean, he's going to get the opportunity to go on to the next level and see what he can do at the college level. And, yeah, he's definitely a talented kid. We saw it earlier when he attempted that double play, couldn't get it quite over there in time. That one goes high and nearly at the dome there.
I remember the Crew was hitting like 300 this year, and was hitting it hard, but just getting out, but quality at bats. So all of a sudden you look here towards the end of the season, 364 batting average, and, you know, strong, can pitch it. And
here's a line drive going out in the left. That's going to settle down off the base of the wall, bringing a run around second, holding them up at third. It'll be a double for Cruz Sechrist.
On cue, right? Like we're talking about him, we're building them up, and then he just hits a bullet off the barrel and just blows it over the left fielder. I mean, that was just a seed over the top there, and, you know, just level swing. It wasn't like he was trying to take that mighty cut, but it was just one of those swings where he just got it all, and that had to feel good for Cruz Sechrist as the Warriors are trying to battle back down 7-1.
Yeah, good, comfortable swing of the bat there. Hard swing of the bat there, nothing. Contact-wise, it's an 0-1.
Yeah, Yates, he's like, that's over my head. I'm just going to go get it off the wall.
Yeah, great double there for Cruz Sechrist.
Yeah.
And what do we got? Oh, we got lights. They're trying to get him to shut off lights, I guess.
Oh, in the parking lot?
Yeah, trying to get some of those cars to shut off some lights, I guess.
Well, it's not you and it's not me, so we're not our fault. Yeah, I mean, the headlights can be a little distraction for the hitters, not so much for the pitchers, but when you're a right-handed batter and you're kind of looking out there, and I think now the lights are off and we can resume action.
0-1, 1 out. Runners on second and third for the Warriors. Outside, ball 1.
You know, Andreas, you know, here he is pitching in the fourth, and only 43 pitches. What a great start for Jake Andreas, who's kind of solidified himself early in the season, the number 2, and held it down all year. I was talking to pitching coach Dave Horlocker of Dixie on Tuesday, and I said, what makes this staff so special? They're 1.50 team ERA. I mean, that is sensational in high school baseball. And he's like, they're just Bulldogs. He's like, it's probably not the most talented staff I've ever had, but they just absolutely want the ball, and they just get it done.
Good hit, but
plucked. Oh, my gosh, Logan Levitt. What a catch by Logan Levitt.
He plucked it right out of the air. Let's check that out here on the replay.
Hot corner, and it was off the bat hot. What a play. Another Mountain Land Supply Defensive Play of the Game nominee.
Boom. Just reaching up there, grabbing it.
Kind of had some top spin.
A little bit.
Yeah. Great play over there by Logan Levitt. The levitator, Logan Levitt, flashing the leather.
He's having a great game.
Unreal play.
First pitch into Ship.
I see you, Logan. I see you, Logan Levitt. That a boy. What a play.
What a play indeed.
Yeah, I mean, somebody tweet that SC top 10.
Second pitch ball, 1-1.
Ledger, I mean, great. The youngest of the Ship boys, you know, Grayson, what a great kid. I love Grayson. And then Britton, the tragedy, and had the brain damage. And Ledger's the youngest, and this kid's a baseball guy. It's a baseball family. And, man, as a junior to even crack this lineup speaks volumes about the talent of a Ledger Ship. He had the walk-off last week against Desert Hills that helped him win by a run in the 7th.
And now he's facing off the 1-2 count here. 2 outs. Going high, 2-2.
I see my boy Britt all over the place and coming to the ballpark, cheering on his brother. I love Britt. I mean, Britt, Ledger's older brother. Had his career kind of cut short with that ATV accident. But, man, you can't keep a good kid down. His spirits are always high, and love Britt and Ship. Don't know Ledger as well, but I love the way he approaches every day in the game, and such a good family.
Yep. Fouls that one away to stay alive with the 2-2 count. And again, he's got runners on second and third.
Ledger was him and Corbin Hafen and Andrew Lyon, those juniors. That was the team that went down to San Bernardino when they were 8th grade All-Stars for Snow Canyon Little League, and were so close to making the Little League World Series. And then, of course, we saw last fall.
Right.
They made it finally. Utah made it for the first time ever to the Little League World Series, and then obviously you fall off the bunk, and it made national headlines. And good to see him doing good. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now.
Yeah.
I'll remember it in a second, Caden.
Full count here to Ship, and it's low. That'll load up the bases. So with 2 outs, that rally stopped. 2-out rally's looking real good here.
Easton Alverson. Easton,
yeah.
I couldn't think of it, and it finally came to me there, but good to know he's doing well and recovered, and obviously that was great for the state of Utah. And here comes Dave Horlocker, the pitching coach, for a UD and Associates meeting on the mound.
Well, and this is a big moment here, too. Kelly is 1 for 1 with a home run. So if he could do it again, and I know it's tough to do, 2 home runs in 1 game, that's never an easy feat, but with bases loaded, 2 outs.
Tank's got 3 on the season. Smith's got 2. Ryder Harrison's got 2, and then a couple guys got 1. But, you don't want to serve up a home run here, because that would give Snow Canyon a lot of momentum and cut that lead down to 7-4.
Absolutely. Take a moment to thank some of our great sponsors, like The Rink. You can skate the rink. Go to skatetherink.com, get more information.
Sorry, bases loaded would have cut it down to 7-5 if you were to go yard here.
Yeah, absolutely.
My mistake.
Could get ourselves a high-scoring ball game here if we see something like that, a little base-clearing grand slam.
You know, they had a special needs softball game on Wednesday night here at Snow Canyon. A lot of the Snow Canyon softball and baseball players were giving back to the community, and Tank took a picture with my niece, Molly. She's got Williams syndrome, which is a form of Down syndrome, and my brother sent it to me, and I'm like, that's so cool that they do that. And I was talking to Coach Sechrist about that on the show this morning. He said, you know what? You know, I got a lot of great people to give back to the community. I can't take credit for that. So many people organize that. I just make sure that it works for the day and time, and my guys love doing it. And it made my niece's night. And got a hit, ran a first. Such a fun night. It just means the world to these kids.
I love that.
Yep, I do too.
1-2 count here to Talon Kelly.
Jake's in a spot here. You know, this is postseason type pitching opportunity for Jake right now. Like, okay, you got in a little trouble. You're up 7-1. Can you hit your spot, control the command, and work out of a jam? This is going to be really interesting against a good hitting team. See what Jake can do.
He steps off the mound, resets here with the 1-2 count to Kelly. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. It's hit high. It's going back. And it's gone! A grand slam home run! Talon Kelly!
Fly away baseball. Are you kidding me, Tank? Home run. Wow!
Talon Kelly rounds the bases, pounds the chest, pumps up the crowd. Let's check it out on the replay.
I mean, he just hits this high, gets up in the jet stream, and they say, grand salami on a Friday night in Region 9 baseball. You got to love it.
And just like that, put the runs on the board. It's 7-5.
Wow. That's a Cache Valley Bank grand slam. Get a grand slam. Mountains await. He didn't quite hit it to Pine Valley Mountain, but it was out of here, baby.
2 home runs for Talon Kelly tonight. Phenomenal.
Wow. I mean, expect the unexpected in Region 9 baseball, right, Caden?
Hey, a rally stop, 2-out rally if I've ever seen one as well. There's no better place to refuel after the game than rally stop. They gave him the timeout. Andres gets the pitch across, but it doesn't mean anything. Timeout given.
I mean, wow. I'm impressed.
I'm impressed, too. Hard hit over to third. Levitt takes off the bounce. The throw over to first. That's there. That'll round out the bottom of the 4th inning. but not after a great, it's just a great swing of the bat there.
I'm entertained. Are you entertained?
Check it out one more time.
See ya. Yard. Yahtzee. Bye-bye. Tank Kelly.
Man.
Unreal.
4 home runs now in this ball game. We're seeing nothing but home runs as we now head into the 5th inning here on the Fan Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
Inspired design. Ultra quiet operation. To you, it's a Bright Evolution cooling system. To us, it's the ultimate machine.
All set.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee, anytime is a good time to sip and smile Scooter's Coffee. Open 7 days a week.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Back at it here. Warrior Baseball came alive there with a 4-run grand slam from Talon Kelly. Gets a little closer here, 7-5 now. And this is Franco up to bat. Franco gets hit.
Whoopsie. I can't keep up with the social media posts tonight.
There's too much going on, man.
I missed Levitt's home run, but I've gotten the last 3 at the Fan SN. If you haven't followed us on the socials, do so, because we always got a lot of fun giveaways, and we love the interaction with our listeners. But I can't keep up right now, Caden.
There's a lot going on tonight. So it's Orton now at the plate, and they check the runner over at first, and he's back safely. That wind is still blowing out there. Orton, first pitch, come across for strike 1 from Swenson.
Max Orton, this kid, I mean, great family. You know, he's got some offers up to, College of Utah State Eastern up there, and I guess it's in Price.
Price, yep.
Got an offer down in Arizona. Like, he's just small, but there's something I root about with the small guys that just know how to handle the bat. Like, this guy hasn't even hit his full stride yet. He's going to be something special. Somebody's going to get a really good hidden gem in Max Orton. His dad, Dusty, played at Columbia Basin College in Tri-Cities, Washington, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, and he was a two-way player. He played baseball and basketball at a JUCO. You don't see that too much anymore.
Swing and a miss there for the S&S mechanical strikeout for the first out of the inning.
Max just a little bit fooled there on the timing on that pitch. By the way, his little sister is a phenomenal basketball player, and can't wait to see her playing for the Flyers in a couple of years at the varsity level.
Bartholomew stepping up. First pitch outside. Ball 1. Bartholomew is 1 for 2 on the evening so far. 1 out. He's got a runner over on first. Here's the pitch. Hit over to short. Sechrist takes off the bounce. He's going to keep the ball in his hand. No throw over.
Yeah,
couldn't get control of the ball.
Just one of those plays that just didn't go your way, right? And you don't want to rush the throw and make a mistake and give extra bases. Take a look at the Red Rock Real Estate replay from land to luxury. Backhand, had time. It kind of had a slow roll to it and just took a while to get to him, and then he felt like he didn't have a play. Infield hit.
Infield hit indeed. Zepp now steps up to the plate. Zepp's 1 for 1. Now again, 1 out, runners on first and second for the Flyers.
I mean, already a multi-hit game for Tank Kelly. 2 for 2. How about Tank Kelly? 5 RBIs to cut this down. He's got every run batted in tonight for SC. You know, Flyers, RBI for Ridge, 2 RBIs for Vest, 2 RBIs for Logan Levitt on that home run. Trace Franco's got a ribby. And Zeph has the other one. 7 runs scored tonight for the Flyers as they have a 2-run lead here in the 5th inning.
It's Swenson. Looking over at the runner at second, and the pitch.
Good one.
Good movement on that one. Gets in there for strike 1.
Was that a slider, or was that a two-seam that had some
It looked like
zip?
a slider to me.
I think so. That had a little dart to it, didn't it?
Yep.
And caught the outside corner of the K zone for a called strike.
1-1 count. Swung on a miss.
Good pitch. That's the fastball there from Mikaio Swenson. His dad, Derek, played some softball with them back in the day. Big, strong, good righty. Mikaio, though, is a better athlete than Dad. Sorry, Derek. It's crazy that I'm getting old enough to remember, you know, and play softball with these kids' dads, right, Caden? Like, I'm just dating myself. Bye-bye. SNS mechanical strikeout.
Yeah, another great pitch there.
I mean, Mikaio, you know, it's tough coming in out of the bullpen. You know, you come in a spot, you're down 7-1, but you got to give a lot of credit to Mikaio. Only 20 innings pitched this year, hasn't seen extended work, but he's keeping his team in it. Now, he's got runners on first and second. He's got to continue to try to get one more out here to get out of this little trouble he's worked into.
Here's the pitch. Fastball high.
And obviously, you know, Trace Franco at second, Bartholomew down there at first, and you know, you're kind of going through now the top of the order again, and the guy that knows how to how often, Caden, do you see a catcher leading off?
Yeah, it's very rare, but, you know, he's that kind of talent, though.
Yeah.
You just have to put him in that kind of a position. They go outside. So it's a 2-0 count here. 2 runs on. 1 on first, 1 on second.
Ridge Erickson this year came into tonight, you know, slugging percentage was .532. Batting average coming into tonight, .364 with 1 dinger.
Taking a good hard swing at that one. Fastball down the middle there for the strike, swinging to Ridge Erickson. 2-1 is the count.
Ridge's got 3 triples, 4 doubles, so 7 extra Coral Canyon extra base hits.
Taking the look over to second, the pitch. Hard up the middle. It's going to find its way through center. Runs coming around third.
Yeah, send him.
The throw is going. They look for the tag. They say he's safe.
Ooh.
That was tight. That was close. I kind of want to see.
Andrew Lyon looked like he swiped the tag. I couldn't tell if I got him or not, but what a great hit by Ridge up the middle. Hafen hits his cutoff. If he tagged him, he's out. But they must have deemed he missed the swipe. And not a lot of an argument out of Rue, so I'm assuming that he did miss the tag on that one.
But that is 1 run across for the Flyers.
That's a nice little insurance run to have. Ridge Erickson and a ribby up the middle. Good quality at bat when he was behind in the count. And now another tough guy to get out in Boston Vest stepping in for the Flyers.
Absolutely. Saw the first pitch go by, ball 1.
I feel like this game's far from over, though.
There's still a lot of game left to be played here in the top of the 5th already, but did he go? They say he went.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Nice appeal there by Hayden Smith behind the dish for the Warriors. Jason Esters, the home plate umpire, appeals it out to the field umpire, and he said, yep, he went around.
Swenson with the pitch. Oh, a little high. The crowd's letting them hear it on that one. I don't know if they thought it was.
Yeah, I think it was high. I think that's a good call. Mikaio's throwing gas, though. I bet he's 88, 89 right now.
Yeah, he's throwing quick. Going low.
Trying to nibble at the bottom of the K zone, and Smith now wants to have a chat. It's going to be a Luke Udy, American Family Insurance, meeting on the mound. See how much Luke can save you. Kane, have you noticed your insurance premiums have went up lately in the mail?
That's what happens.
Oh, I got kids, 2 drivers. My wife and I, we have 4 cars. And
yeah, it gets expensive quick.
My premiums are like $100 more all of a sudden. So if you're like me, make sure you check out how much Luke Udy can save you. Call Luke Udy, American Family Insurance. He'll save you some cash. I mean, you don't want to pay too much for insurance.
Not at all. 435-251-9102. Give him a call today.
Fought off. Just a fabulous Freddy's foul ball there. And you want to save on gas, go to Fab Freddy's. 20 cents off a gallon. I've been taking advantage of that big gas savings discount at the car wash. Of course, I washed my car yesterday, and then it rained today.
And then it rains on you. Yeah, that's how it goes. If you want it to rain, you wash your car. That's how it is.
Yep. It never rains in St. George until it does.
That's right. That's right. And we might be looking at a little bit of rain coming up.
The wind is still blowing straight out. So Boston Vest, you got to be careful. I mean, he squares one up, barrels it up. This could go Yahtzee.
Fouled away as runners take off with 2 outs and a full count.
Yeah, a little hit and run there, obviously. And you know, I like Mikaio Swenson staying down in the zone, not elevating that fastball, letting Vest get on top of that and making him fight that one off to see another pitch.
So the full count. Swenson looks at the runner on second. They get back. And we'll reset. Boston Vest standing at the plate. Swenson again out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. This one again is fouled away. And that's good protection there. That one was slightly low and away. They may have given him the ball call on that, but in this situation, you just got to protect. Got to protect. So he takes a swing and fouls that one away. Stays alive with the 3-2. Here's the pitch. And it's away. Ball 4. We fill up the bases again.
Yeah, and that's not the worst thing in the world against a good hitter there. Battling, seeing some pitches, you know, making Swenson work and drawing a base on balls there. Really, really good stuff there. By the way, Nets on Fire, Region 9 baseball score update over at Pineview right now. Get this, 17-0 Thunder leading the Panthers, as the Panthers are going to obviously limp into the postseason. And Desert Hill's got a little momentum going into the postseason right now. Is they've scored 17 runs, and that game is only in the top of the 4th, but probably might be over after 5.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect that one to be over after 5 the way it's looking. It's tough to get 7 runs with that much time, let alone try to make a game out of it.
Hurricane and Cedar played yesterday, and they split the series. Cedar winning Tuesday, and then Hurricane winning yesterday to split. So both teams get a region win after they were winless. So nobody is going winless in Region 9 baseball this year.
And I like to see that. That's good.
Of course, Snow Canyon has a chance to go perfect undefeated. They're 11-0 in this game, but yet they trail 8-5 tonight.
Yeah. That pitch was close. That pitch was just about on target. There's a lot of chirping going on, and the umpire saying, hey, watch it. We're going to watch this one on the replay, see how close it really was. Just for fun, Swenson on the pitch. He got it to break back inside.
That was close. That was close.
I understand the frustration there, I guess, as this one's popped up, fouled away.
As long as you're consistent with your zone, I can't criticize it.
Exactly. That's how I feel. Consistency's the key.
If you've been given that a strike all night, you stay a strike. If you haven't been, then you don't. You know? And we're not right behind home plate tonight, so a little hard for our angle.
Yeah. And it was fairly inside, so I respect the call. This one's popped into center field. Coming over on it is Hayfin. And he settles under it for out number 3. Well, that'll stop it there with only 1 run to come across for the Flyers. 8-5 now here on the Fan Sports Network as we head into the bottom of the 5th inning. More when we return right after this.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Hey, it's Luke with Uding Associates at American Family Insurance. At Uding Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Don't miss our big anniversary sale at Patio Furniture. We're offering the biggest savings of the year. From umbrellas to sofa set to accessories, don't miss out on our anniversary sale from February 15th through the 24th. Visit our new showroom today.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Stop in and see what's new at Wilkinson's House of Lighting, a proud sponsor of Region 10 Athletics.
Welcome back in, everybody, here to your Boulevard Home Game of the Week. Boulevard Home making your house a home for 50 years here in southern Utah. Andres back up on the mound here for the Flyers as we get ready to get things underway here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Snow Canyon trailing right now 8-5, looking to maybe try to come back from that.
I feel like we've seen some fireworks tonight. 4 long balls in this game. We appreciate Cache Valley Bank, our home run sponsor. There's a lot of games we do. I feel like, where's that Cache Valley Bank home run? Well, we're making up for it tonight. 4 long balls tonight.
Yeah.
2 by Tank Kelly, 1 by Logan Levitt, and another one by
Franco.
Trace Franco.
Trace Franco.
So 2-2 in the home run count, 2 for each team. Snow Canyon's got a little clap going. Their dugout's very engaged. They trail by 3. Dixie trying to get the split this week. You know, if Dixie wins this game, they're going to stay ahead of Snow Canyon. The curious thing for me will be against, Stansbury and Grantsville, will that be enough to push Snow Canyon ahead of them in the RPI? And we know Dixie Snow Canyon's going to be 1-2. We just don't know who's going to be who right now. And obviously this game has the biggest implications.
That pitch well inside for Haven, and Haven somehow danced his way around it. I'm not sure how he didn't get hit by that pitch, but now he's facing a 3-0 count here. And gets called strike 1 there.
Jonah Ellis just got drafted a few minutes ago by the Utah Ute. Going to the Denver Broncos, our affiliate here on the Fan Sports Network.
Oh, and another strike. A little bit of a late call on that strike. Hafen was ready to take the trot down to first, but now he's facing the full count.
I don't think – did Kingsley Samatitia get drafted yet? I was maybe in the second round. I missed that. I'll have to check.
And he does walk. Ball 4, and he finds himself on that trot to first base. Well, hey, Broncos getting Bo Nix. And
Chiefs took him at 63 overall, late second round.
Go.
The Chiefs took Kingsley.
There you go.
So you had a Cougar and a Ute already drafted here on day 2 of the 2024 NFL Draft. I'm kicking things around the press box, so I'll clean it up. Don't worry.
Down in the dirt, Erickson gets in front of it.
Of course, we'll have games next Friday and Saturday. We just don't know where we'll be or who will be.
Realistically, probably at Pineview. I think that as of right now, they're the only team that'll have a home game coming up in that first round of the playoffs through the regional round. And that one goes across for strike 1. Yeah, because right now you have
Region 9's so good.
Yeah, Region 9's so good. You have 4 teams that are going to be getting a bye through that first round of the playoffs. These 2 being 2 of those teams.
And sometimes the time off is really good. Refresh, rejuvenate, get your staff some, rest. Other teams, though, and other skippers are like, hey, we want to just keep playing and stay hot. Both these teams are hot, obviously. I mean, the 16-game win streak for the Flyers going into Tuesday's game before Snow Canyon beat them 4-2. They hadn't lost, or excuse me, it wasn't a 16-game. I jumped the gun, but it hadn't lost since Desert Hills in week 1 when the Thunder and the Flyers split.
1-2 count here to Swenson.
I think it was a 14-game win streak, now that I think about it.
Off the end of the bat, foul away.
Swenson trying to help himself out right now since he's came in relief.
Now again facing off the 1-2 count here against Jake Andres. And Andres has been a really solid pitcher for the Flyers all season long. Here's those 68 pitches. This one's sent into foul territory. and not able to make a play on it.
Yeah, 32 innings pitched coming into tonight, and he's already went, here he is working late in this game, and low pitch count, 21 hits, 11 runs, all earned. Only walked 17, struck out 39, so decent, walk to K ratio, and he's only given up 1 home run. The thing I love about Andreas is opponent's batting average, 189.
That's insane.
That's so solid.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. Here's the pitch. Got it off of the low swing, but it falls in over the head
dirty bomb
of Vest out there in shallow left field.
That's a dirty bomb right there. That's me in softball right there. Just throwing the bat out. Good piece of hitting. Just hitting it out there in that Bermuda Triangle. Take a look at the Red Rock Real Estate replay. Just throws it at it, golfs it like a little pitch shot from 60 yards out, and it nestles in between everybody for an easy up and down par.
That brings up Damon Entz.
I got to work in my golf analogy every once in a while.
So often. I get it. Hey, you just came off of a little bit of golfing today out there. You said Green Springs, right?
Yeah, Cotton Days.
A little windy.
A little 3-man scramble, yeah. Fun. We had fun. We left a few out there. We were 5 under after 5 and
that's not bad.
Played the last 13 5 under, so I think we got to 10.
1-0 count.
But it was tough. The wind kicked up, and we'll get it tomorrow. We'll go 16-17 tomorrow.
You got another round?
Yeah,
you guys
round
tomorrow?
2 tomorrow. Yeah,
Very
8
nice.
a.m.
Going low.
We're gonna have to go tomorrow if we're gonna catch up to the leaders. I think we're about 4 back, maybe 5 back.
There you go.
Yeah. We need your putter.
Hopefully not as windy tomorrow. And that one comes in. Strike 1, 2-1 count.
It is windy tonight. I mean, again, that wind, I'm looking at the American flag, the Utah State flag out there blowing straight out to straightaway center. So anything hit up in the sky here is going to go fly away.
And we've seen that 4 times already. As that one takes a bounce. Foul. 2-2 is the count here to Damon Entz.
I've been really impressed with the fact that Damon came right out of basketball. They made a run to the semifinals and was just swinging a hot bat right from the start of the season. He hasn't let up, hitting .464 this year.
Yeah, it's a solid batting average, absolutely.
Especially when you think, how many ABs did he get during the winter? How many?
Probably not a lot.
How much time was he in the cages? He was in the gym shooting 3-pointers.
That's right.
For Coach Ryan Ball.
That's right. Well, and for him, facing off against Dixie in the playoffs up at Utah Valley on the full count, loads up the bases.
Uh-oh. Here comes Coach Ibsen.
Yep.
This might be it for Jake Andreas. I mean, I know it's a tough spot, and you want to leave him in. Pitch count's still relatively low, but you at least got to go talk to him here and settle him down. Andreas right now, 6 hits, 5 runs, all earned, walked 3, only struck out 2, and he's only at 76 pitches.
Yeah. Well, they send him off to the dugout.
Yeah,
so.
He's going to get hooked here.
So we got ourselves
But he's going to leave with the
change.
lead. I mean, good job by Jake Andreas tonight. You made one mistake, and that was the grand slam pitch you gave up to Tank Kelly. Other than that, he had a great performance tonight. But, yeah, I just think it's too risky here, and Logan Levitt going to come in on the back end. We'll talk about his numbers in a minute.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. More when we return here on the Fan Sports Network, so stick around.
Remember when Down East was all scratch and dent furniture? Your go-to for dorm rooms, kids' rooms, and first homes? Well, the times have changed, and Down East has changed with you. Down East is proud to offer our beautiful collection of high-quality furniture designed to elevate your space and make a statement. From stylish sofas and dining tables to cozy bedroom collections. If you're starting fresh or looking to upgrade, Down East has everything you need to create the home you'll love.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegman from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Indulge in luxury at Outdoor Living. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. Discover our exquisite patio furniture showcased in select homes. Elevate your outdoor living space with us. Visit our showroom today.
Logan Levitt up there on the mound, getting ready to rock here for the Flyers with bases loaded, no outs, It's a good position here for Snow Canyon.
Yeah, and Logan Levitt, his numbers this year, 1.78 ERA, 5-0 record, and 9 appearances. And, you know, this is a kid that can get it done. Obviously came in and it didn't get tagged with the loss because the run on base was given to Yates on Tuesday, even though he surrendered the lead. But 39 in the third. He's pitched more innings than any other Flyer, giving up just 10 earned runs, walked 14, struck out 47, though. He's got that strikeout potential every time he makes a pitch.
Well, he's got that good arm over there at the hot corner. Made some good plays already, and he's gets this one going off foul, but, you know, he's already had that first home run of the game as well to kind of unlock the door for everyone else. We've seen 4 home runs here this evening. Another one fouled away. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball.
Yeah, fuel it up, wash it down and save. Fabulous Freddy's. They got the coupon books on sale going into Mother's Day and Father's Day the next couple of months, so stock up and save. Get them for yourself. Get them for a gift.
Hit over to second. Playmate throw over to second there. Wow, what a play.
Sensational. I see you, Max Orton, deep in the hole between first and second. And just to get one out there was unbelievably smooth. Wow, Max.
Check it out here on the replay. Orton slides on over the slide, the pop-up. That's what was impressive, the pop-up and throw over.
Somebody give this kid a big-time scully, baby.
That was insane.
And that's a big out. Obviously, you trade the out for the run there, but just to get one there and glove that and keep it to one, if that gets through, they score another run, and it's a one-run game. Instead, Dixie still has an 8-6 lead. And that's it. You know, you're down 0-2 in the count. That's a good job by Ryder Harrison just to find a hole there, and you know, infield doesn't get to the outfield, but you put the bat on the ball and you get a little bit closer. So that's a productive at-bat, though, for Ryder Harrison, even though that's a good pitch from Logan Levitt.
Yep.
And now Cruz Seekers, last time we saw him at the plate, he was one hop on the wall over Yates' head and left.
This one hit over in between the 5-6 gap that brings in one run, and it's an RBI single for Seacrest.
He does it again. Cruz swinging a hot bat. His batting average keeps rising, like a song from the 80s, Bad Moon Rising. Who sung it? Do you know?
I don't know. I know the song, but I couldn't tell you who sang it.
I love that swing, just a level swing. And Cruz, sometimes you don't want to wait. You just it's Creedence Clearwater Revival, by the way. You just don't want to wait. You want to see that first pitch, and, man, smoke show right through the gap there between second and third.
Going outside, back pick over to first. He's back safely.
And how about Ridge, dude, again, almost sneakily getting a put out.
That's the one thing that Ridge is really good at is that back pick over to first.
Never seen somebody better.
The throw down to second as well. He's really good at that. Woo! Oh, going deep into center and caught at the warning track. No runners tag up, so it's out number 2.
Hayden Smith, I think he knew it. I think he knew he didn't quite barrel that one up. It looked pretty, but it kind of like it was going up. He just didn't quite get all of it.
Not a lot of velo off the bat.
Yep.
And so now Ledger's ship heads back up into the batter's box. 0 for 1 for Ledger's ship. First pitch is away, ball 1. So now 2 outs here, and we got ourselves a ball game, 8-7. 8-7 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Yes, we do. Again, if you're listening on radio, you want to watch the conclusion of this, go to thefansportsnetwork.com or go to our YouTube page, kslsports.com. The only radio station simulcasting games with the video, and we'll be doing it through the playoffs all the way through the state tournament. Snow Canyon seems to be a little bit – I feel like Dixie's a little more focused, a little more staying calm, and Snow Canyon's got a little pep in their step right now. You feeling – I mean, their dugout's
for sure.
chattery.
And for those of you who just missed it, there was a balk called on this last one, so take that pitch back, and the runner's advanced. So now facing off after that pitch, a 2-0 count.
And Ledger's a tough out, man. This kid's, we talked about him in his last at-bat, hitting .341, one of the juniors, cracking the lineup for Coach Seacrest this year.
And no hits yet here.
Obviously, he only usually starts when Andrew Lyon's on the mound. When Goat's on the mound, he usually doesn't start. He'll sometimes pinch hit. But this year, I mean, Ledger, he's 55 plate appearances, 21 runs scored, 15 hits, 7 ribbies, 5 doubles, 1 triple.
Yeah,
he went
gave
around
him a swing there
he?
on that one, yeah.
Mentioned Levitt, sub-2 ERA, hasn't lost a game. Got the hoodie popping out of that Flyer blue jersey.
Yeah, him and Vest both.
A little cooler night tonight.
Full count pitch goes high, and that'll load up the bases again. And now we got 2 outs. Guess who's coming up?
11 walks on the season for Ledger, and that's a big one to load him up. Could you imagine if Tank Kelly hit 2 grand slams in the same night?
Listen, 2 grand slams, 3 home runs. I mean, call it whatever you want. That would be phenomenal just to see him unload some of these bases here as that first pitch comes across strike 1.
Oh, Dixie has other ideas, obviously.
Oh, for sure.
But the stage is set for Tank. I mean, you might go a whole season only get a couple at bats. Oh!
Instead, he sends one hot over to third. The throw over to first. They're stretching. He didn't even touch the base.
What a stretch by Bartholomew! Wow. Are you kidding me right now? That was an unbelievable glove at first base, Caden.
And the throw from Andreas to see that again. Here we go.
Unreal stuff. I mean, this is a hot shot to third. Gloves it behind in fair territory. Look at the stretch.
Got him.
Bases loaded. They strand 3, and Dixie keeps an 8-7 lead.
And Coach Sechrist goes out to talk because they say, was he in the baseline? Was he in the runner's way of even tagging the base? Because, again, as I mentioned in the call originally, Kelly did not have a chance to touch that base, but I don't know if it mattered much. You're making a play on the ball. You got to do what you got to do. So
that's a double.
Over.
That's a double, and that's a lead for Snow Canyon.
Yeah.
If he does not make that play, I don't know how we'll top that for our Mountain Land Supply defensive play of the game.
No,
Caden.
that was phenomenal. I don't know if you can top that. That was phenomenal. So we head to the top of the 6th inning here on the Fan Sports Network. It's 8-7. Dixie's able to stop the Warriors in their tracks. More when we come back here on the Fan Sports Network. Stick around.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Back at it here, Snow Canyon High School, 8-7. We got ourselves a ball game. Devin Dixon, Caden Formaster with you here on this broadcast here this evening. Top of the 6th inning. Here we go.
Top 6th. I mean, bases were loaded there. Jake Andreas with the web gem. And what a stretch by Cooper Bartholomew. That is a Scooters Coffee energy play by both those guys. I mean, game's on the line. You're about to surrender the lead. You've led throughout this game since Levin went yard early on in this game, and you got 3 runs in that top of the 2nd inning, and that was huge for Dixie.
Absolutely. Absolutely it was.
I can't keep up with my social media posts again.
I'm trying to keep up even with the scoreboard and everything. This game is hopping for sure.
And guess who's in the throw? Mr. Velo Tank Kelly, 2 dingers tonight, and he's in to pitch. So Swenson's night is done, and you throw in the flamethrower, the Utah Tech commit TK.
Goes outside. Go 1-1 count here.
I mean, Swenson throws hard. Andrew Lyon throws hard. Tank Kelly's just another notch harder.
Goes low for ball 2.
And you know he's got a little bit of frustration on that play at third because, Jake Andres robs him of a 2 RBI double at the least on the hot corner.
Yeah. Swing and a miss on that.
Because that was hit fair and hard.
Yeah, going 2-2 here.
Packed house at Snow Canyon tonight. Great atmosphere for high school baseball. I feel like this is a preview of the state championship almost, Caden.
Yeah, it feels like it. Hit over to first on the grounder, keeping it himself and getting the out.
Andrew Lyon makes
That's
a good play. Yeah, I mean, made it look easy, but that's actually a little tricky. Got a little side spin to it, and unassisted 3 walks it over the bag for the put out. And now the levitator, Logan Levitt. Can he have a multi-hit home run?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's find out, huh?
Maybe. Had the 2-run shot to get this game rolling. First pitch, a little too far inside, ball 1.
Yeah, but you don't want to make a mistake and serve one up here. I like him trying to nibble on that zone.
Yeah.
He's went heavy fastball so far. I'll probably go with another one here.
Goes inside again.
That might have been a slider.
Yeah, they got it. Strike.
That looked like he took a little something off it. Again, and we're not directly behind home plate. I'd have to take a look at the replay, but it looked like it had a little bit of a dart down and away to it. And
swung on, miss.
That's the off-speed slider again, I believe. I like that because Tank would have been fastball, 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 and then 2 sliders in a row. Now he probably comes fastball here. Wouldn't be surprised, but that slider's working.
And it goes low there.
That was the fastball.
2-2 count.
Probably 91. Don't have the gun on TK, but like I said, Coach Seeker said somebody told him had a gun on Tuesday that he touched 95. Woo!
Fouls that one away. That had some heat on it, too.
That was probably 93, 94.
It's tough to get around on those that quickly when you're not used to seeing it. When you're used to seeing 88, 89 mile-an-hour fastballs, you get one coming in at 94.
Well, at the high school level, you usually see 82 to 85.
Exactly.
And then you got
another one fouled away.
And that's why Coach Fatenauer wanted Tank Kelly. Like, obviously, he's going to have a chance to play in the field and maybe hit a little bit too. You can do that in the WAC a little bit, but it's so hard at the collegiate level. I've talked a lot about that. And we've seen former Snow Canyon player Isaac Lyon started trying to do 2 ways at Grand Canyon, and now he's just settled in as a sophomore into the rotation as only a pitcher.
Well, now we got ourselves worked into a full count here for Levitt. Stepping back in, Logan Levitt. Here we go. Here's the pitch. This one's hit well. Going back on it. Off the top of the wall. He's rounding for second. Play at the bag, and he is safe.
Ooh, good swing. I mean, that was about 5-6 feet from going fly away. That fence is elevated in left center field. And Hafen had a beat on it. Looked like he was tracking it nicely, just over his head off the fence. Nothing he could do. And that's a nice double here for the Flyers. And Logan Levitt having himself a night. Oh, my goodness. This kid is swinging it. That was almost another yard job for the levitator, Logan Levitt.
Just about.
8-7. Dixie leads by 1. They want some insurance runs here, Caden. Every time I show up at the yard, I feel like Logan Levitt is just raking, man, hitting.
Yeah. Can't see it. He's going to go over third, and he's there safely.
By the way, Logan now 2 for 4 tonight with a couple RBIs and a home run. Whew, he's having himself a night. And he's, helping out on the mound as he's coming in relief of Jake Andres. Can the production continue to come for the Flyers?
And a meeting from Smith as it's a 3-0 with a runner on third. Franco's gone 2 for 2 tonight as well.
Pretty park tonight. I mean, let's look at the grass. You got the turf at the plate and down the lines, and then you got the dirt infield, and the grass just looks so perfectly manicured. wind blowing out. We've mentioned if you're just tuning in, but 4 dingers tonight, 2 for each team. Almost had another one there by Levitt.
Hey, had that gone over just a little bit as this one heads straight at Seekers. Takes a soft bounce. That brings in a run.
Wow, it just took a low hop. Seekers looked like he had a beat on it at shortstop, and it scooted fast past him into center field for a smoked single.
Let's check that out on the Red Rock Real Estate replay. Again, he was expecting it to take a little bit of a harder bounce. That's so tough to judge.
Yeah, I think if Seekers could do that over again, he would square and face it and at least block it.
Just let it take it in
and
the
that
chest
saves
if
a
you can.
run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard because you're athletic. You want to just glove it. And that was that a 3-0 pitch he hit that on? I mean, green light there?
Yeah.
Unreal. Unreal.
Yeah.
I think he hit it so hard that you probably score that a hit because it didn't get gloved and it took a low skip there. How do you score that one,
I score that a hit. That's
Yeah.
a tough one to really make the play on. You know, the elements were kind of against Crew Seekers
I'll
out there
tell you
short.
what, Tuesday night, me and CC had the same game, and we had 3 or 4 scoring plays. We were getting conversations in the press box, hit, errors. Like, there was some
They
really
might have called
tough
that
scoring
one-
plays.
They might have called that one an error up there on the board. They do have an error up there for the Warriors, but I think on the game changer they called it a hit. So not exactly sure what the official scorebook
You know
will
what
say.
matters? The scoreboard. 9-7, Flyers have a 2-run lead again.
That's exactly right. As this one's going to find its way down. Rounding second is Franco. Franco's going to find his way on third. They'll hold him up there. It is a double for Orton.
Max Orton delivering. Unbelievable level swing. Didn't try to do too much with that. Take a look at the Red Rock Real Estate replay and, look at the wheels by Max getting into second base there. And now, Tank Kill. Maybe too reliant on the fastball, and the Flyers are getting a little beat on it. Here comes Coach Seekers. I'd love to see Tank mix up that changeup a little more, that off-speed pitch a little bit more, because they were starting to key on that fastball.
Yeah. And again, now still 9-7, but you got runners in scoring position on second and third. Bartholomew's coming up. He's 2 for 3 on the evening tonight. So with Bartholomew swinging the bat the way he is, the Flyers could be looking at maybe a 10 or 11 run game if Bartholomew continues to swing the bat the way he has been.
This is fun.
This is fun baseball.
We saw the 4-2 pitchers duel on Tuesday. Now we're seeing the hitters just say, like, okay, you might have got us down on Tuesday a little bit. And there was still some hits in that game, timely ones. But now we're starting to see, 19 combined hits already, 16 combined runs. And these are 2 unbelievably good pitching staffs.
Absolutely.
This is just better hitting. That's all. I got to tip my hat to the hitters tonight.
Fouls the first one away. Only 1 out, though. So you could go sacrifice fly here if you really wanted to and bring in at least 1 more run.
I'm still in awe of that dig Cooper had
Yeah.
at first to end the inning, last inning, or we might be tied right.
Ooh,
Ooh, there's
swinging way out for that one.
Yep, there's the pitch that I like from Tank, kind of keeping him off balance with changing up the speed.
Yep.
And Cooper was fooled there, but hey, it's 0-2, but this kid's a grinder, man.
Kelly here with the pitch. Another one fouled away.
Timing was there, though. He sat back on it, level swing, just got underneath it a little bit.
And Kelly's a tough guy to try to sit back on because you never know when that's going to come in at 94. So
Tank's a flamethrower.
Here we go. Going outside.
Uh-oh.
Ball's away. Play at the plate.
He's going to score.
Easily in there.
Franco, good jump, good read. Trace Franco anticipating. Once he shot shoot away, he didn't hesitate. Scores easily from third to home. And that one hopped him. That's going to be a wild pitch, don't you think?
Yeah.
It would be Tank trying to put a little extra velo on that one, trying to overlocate that one. And all of a sudden, it's a 3-run lead again for the Flyboys.
And this one's fouled away to stay alive with the 1-2.
Bartholomew this year, he's thrown a little bit. I think he's pitched about 9 innings, but he's played a really good glove. And I know he's hitting only 279, but this is a quality at bat right now. But Tank got him right there.
Got him. SNS mechanical strikeout out
Off
number
speed.
2.
That was the off-speed pitch, wasn't it?
That was.
And Tank, you're starting to see mix up his pitches a little bit, and that's what makes him so. When you come 93, 94, and then you throw the change or the off-speed slider at 81, 82, it's so tough to find it.
First pitch to Zepp, catching the zone, strike 1. 10-7 ball game here in the top of the 6th.
Shootout.
And that pitch comes across another strike.
Zepp tonight 1 for 2 officially with a run scored and an RBI, a walk, and a strikeout. So he's done a little bit of everything tonight.
Yep. This one, a little hopper over to short. Sechrist on the play. Can't get it there in time, and that brings in another run.
It got stuck in his glove. Did you see that? He couldn't get the transfer. I thought he had time, but because it got stuck in the glove, it almost looked like he tried to rush the transfer.
Let's check it out here on the replay.
See, he had to double
took
collect
a little
it.
long.
Yeah, he had to kind of just double collect it a little bit, and it was a slow roller, and that is now another run on the board. And Dixie's got a 4-run lead, 11-7 on the Wilkinson scoreboard now here in the 6th. And Tank's got to be frustrated because that's a good pitch. But Tank won't let him bother him. He's just going to go back to work. And now the bats are going to really have to come alive for Snow Canyon. Dixie's got to be feeling good. Like, we almost surrendered the lead, but they didn't relinquish it, and now they've got that cushion again. These are big insurance runs.
Catches the lower corner of the zone, and it's a 1-1 count.
And the wind continues to whip, blowing straight out right now. So Tank, probably knowing that, wants to stay down in the zone.
Goes outside. 2-1 here.
We're going to have so much to sort through when we start thinking about our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game, our Finley Superstar of the Game, Jersey Mike Sub of the Game. Like, we're going to have some things to sort out.
We've got a lot of awards that we're going to have to sort out here for sure.
You're going to make me work extra hard tonight.
Yeah, that Johnson Pediatric postgame show. Stick around for that. We've got a lot to get to here. As that one swung on a miss. And
that looked like a home run swing from Ridge.
He wanted it.
I don't see that too often from him. Usually it's pretty compact, pretty level. That one looked like he's like, I want to get this up in the jet stream and say goodbye.
Full count. Runner on first, 2 outs. Dixie leads 11-7. Runner goes. This one's going back. And off the wall, off the back of Hafen. And it is a 2-run double.
And look, with that swing,
1-run double.
We talked about it. He looked like he wanted to go yard there, and that was another great swing. Red Rock Real Estate replay. Look, it's going back. Haven's got a B. He runs out of real estate. I don't know if he goes up high with the mitt. Could he have left and got it?
That.
It's almost like at the last minute he's like, I got to play it off the wall, and because of the wind, it's so hard to judge that play. And it's going to be a hit, it's going to be a double, and an RBI for Mr. Ridge Erickson. Wow.
Big play as Vest now gets up and takes the first pitch, strike 1.
I was thinking as I left the ballpark on Tuesday, you know what? This might not have been the worst thing to happen to Dixie, losing a game, getting a wake-up call, having that winning streak snapped. And, boy, have they responded tonight. And this, if they get a split and Snow Canyon can't go – unbeaten in region going into the postseason. I mean, this is going to be a fun 4A state tournament, to say the very least.
Yeah, for sure.
12-7 Flyers right now.
Here's the pitch, and it's going to get through the gap. That'll bring in another run, an RBI single. As the run slides in, Boston Vest hits in another run.
Boston Vest, dude, he's just that guy, right? He's a dude. He just absolutely continues to pour it on. An unbelievable swing. Another hit for Mr. Boston Vest, his second of the night. Got 3 ribbies. Walked a couple times. Just so productive in the heart of that lineup for Coach Ibsen. Flyers are absolutely coming alive here in the 6th. 3 in the second. They got 4 more in the 3rd, added 1 in the 5th, and 5 runs scored here in the 6th inning to open back up a 6-run lead. And this is against one of the premier pitchers, probably the best closer you could argue in the region. I know some other people might disagree with me, but this is Tank Kelly, man. He's a guy that can get it done, and they've gotten to him, which is somewhat surprising because, like I mentioned earlier, for those of you just tuning in, Tank came in and pitched the 6th and 7th, faced 6 batters, and struck out 5 of them.
Yeah.
In a 4-2 Warrior win on Tuesday.
Yates is up. I just want to say for those that couldn't see it, that one fouled off the bat. It went through the legs of Turley over there in the on-deck circle. Nearly got him. Went through his legs off of a really hard foul ball. This one takes a hopper into the glove. The play at first is there by Lyon for out number 3.
That's a good out, but damage done, right? Like, you know, Dixie, I tip my hat to you. Phenomenal inning. Great plate approach against a great pitcher, and they put 5 on the board. Wowzers.
13-7. Flyers lead. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning when we return here on the Fan Sports Network.
Don't miss our big anniversary sale at Patio Furniture. We're offering the biggest savings of the year. From umbrellas to sofa set to accessories, don't miss out on our anniversary sale from February 15th through the 24th. Visit our new showroom today.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Back at it here again, 13-7. The Flyers, big inning there. 5 runs coming across. And now Snow Canyon's going to have to try to answer back to something here.
Well, and, I mean, Lyon, they got 7 hits off Andrew tonight, 7 runs. Swinson, 3 hits and a run. And now Tank give up 6 hits and 5 runs. These are 3 incredible pitchers. I tip my cap to Dixie. This plate approach and this bounce-back mentality bodes well for them heading into the postseason.
Absolutely.
I mean, again, I don't want to oversell it, but this feels like a state championship preview, doesn't it, Caden?
Yeah, it does for sure.
I mean, I know, Pineview and Desert Hills and Crimson, the 2-time state champs. Like, Desert Hills is winning big right now. They're dominating over at Pineview. Like, I know there's some teams up north. Bear Rivers had a great season and whatnot. But these 2 teams just so deep. And I am not going to lie, 22 hits and 20 runs tonight. I didn't expect that. I'm not going to act like I always say expect the unexpected in Region 9, but this is the unexpected.
100%. And now facing a 1-2 count here is Lyon.
Especially after Tuesday was 4-2.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 4-2.
Talking pregame, we were saying, this could be a 5-3 ball game, something like that.
I mean, there was 16 hits and 6 runs.
Yeah.
We're way beyond that on Friday night.
Out of the zone there, 2-2 count.
A new pitcher obviously in, so they went to 11. Now Cooper Bartholomew is in to pitch in the 6th, the bottom half for the Flyers.
This one hit foul down the third baseline.
And let me just say, I think that's a great move, right? You gave Logan Levitt an inning, and now you go to somebody different. And we mentioned Coop's pitched 9 innings this year, and he's been very productive. I just think Danny Ibsen is calling a great game. 1.56 ERAs, 1-0 in 4 appearances. He's only given up 7 hits, 2 runs, both earned, walked 6, struck out 16. So really good numbers and limited work for Bartholomew. Guy's a dude.
Yeah. It's a full count. Another one hit foul.
We saw Lyon on Tuesday have about a 12-13 pitch battle and ended up getting an infield single. That's how I scored it. I mean, it was a slow roller to third, and the throw was wide, but I don't think it would have been in time. And now we're seeing them battle the count full here, and you want to get that leadoff guy aboard any way you can when you're down 6 if you're Snow Canyon.
A little bit of a half swing of the bat, sends it right back over to the pitcher, and that's going to be an easy out.
He fooled him. He fooled it. The timing was off there. He checked his swing, and all it did was just slow roll, one hop back to Coop. Coop, easy 1-3 put out.
Now Hafen will step up to the plate. Good first out.
386 hitter, though. Not an easy out. Good speed if he can get on. Malcolm, Cooper's older brother, obviously great flyer. You know, I love seeing the brothers of former alumni come up through, and there's a precedent set, you know, for both these schools for that matter, with, you know, some family ties that run deep. I mean, we've seen a lot of, you know, Boston and Cooper Vest. You had, you know, the Graff brothers. You had now the Bartholomew brothers. You have Danny Ibsen and coach's son Braxton Ibsen, a great baseball player. I mean, Snow Canyon, all the Sechrist boys. You know, look at how many guys are playing next level baseball. I mean, just talented programs putting guys at the next level, left and right. In a lot of cases, you know, it's a family affair. You look at Ryder Harrison's dad, Andrew Lyon's dad, both on the coaching staff, coaching their sons up.
Now facing off a 2-2 count, here's Hafen. Gone 0 for 1 on the evening so far.
I like what I see out of Bartholomew right now, though, Caden. I mean, he just looks very, very dialed in. The command, the control looks really pinpoint. Making these hitters stay off balance as we see another Fabulous Freddy's foul ball off the bat of Hafen as he was just kind of throwing the bat out, trying to stay alive there. It counts 2-2. And you kind of feel like if Snow Canyon can't get at least a couple of these back here, it's going to put a lot of pressure on them in the 7th, down by 6 right now.
Going sky high to left field. Settling underneath it and making the grab is Yates.
He had to go back a little bit there with the wind at the last second, but pretty routine.
Yeah, kind of corner out there.
Good pitch by Coop. I mean, just really nice job there to get these first 2 hitters. And Warriors are down to the last 4 outs in the game.
Yeah, not much time left, not much opportunity left here for the Warriors. Down 13-7. 2 outs on the board. Kyle Swenson sends this one foul. Going down the line and can't make a play on that one.
Man, you top of the order here, so you know, regardless of what happens, everybody at the top of the order is going to get another crack at it, either now or in the 7th. So this is a very pivotal moment for Snow Canyon if they're going to try to find a rally stop, 2-out rally in the 6th, or try to do something special. I mean, you just saw Dixie score 5 runs last inning. So Snow Canyon very capable. They've scored 4 runs in an inning already tonight on that grand slam by Tank Kelly that was back in the 5th. Or was it the 4th? It was the 4th.
Good hard hit over to third. It's fielded well.
What a glove.
A great play there by Logan Levitt.
The Levitator, Logan Levitt. Man, I mean, this kid's got to be in the running for some kind of an award tonight.
Let's check it out here one more time on the replay. Again, solid hit, solid ground ball, fields it quickly and well, takes a little stutter step and throw over to first on time, on target.
Hot
Easy
corner.
for out number 3.
Hot corner. I see you, Logan Levitt. That was a heck of a play.
To the 7th inning we go. Dixie going to look to add a few more on the board. Snow Canyon got to make some stops here. We'll see what happens when we come back here on the Fan Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 11 years of local experience, a staff of over 25 employees, and a 4.9 Google rating. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Welcome back. We got some balloons flying around up there.
Okay.
Check that out up on the screen. We got some balloons up against the wall there, the netting. And, hey, it's senior night. Celebrating senior night with some silver and green star balloons. Why not?
There you go.
Why not?
Darius Henderson, this is actually, I've heard a lot about Darius. I remember going back to media day, Caden, you and I, we were down at Findlay Subaru, and he said, yeah, we got this move in Darius Henderson who throws 94 and 95. Well, he got hurt before the season started. Came in, was swinging a hot bat. He's DH'd, he's placed first. But he has not pitched. Well, tonight, down 13-7, Coach Seacrest, Brandon Lyon, the pitching coach, they're going to give him an inning here. And we have not seen him pitch. We know he throws gas. I was watching his warm-up pitches. So this will be really intriguing because this is another arm the Warriors have, but we just haven't seen him.
Yeah, we haven't seen him. We haven't seen him. We don't know what he brings to the table, and we will soon find out. It's going to be interesting.
And obviously, you know, senior night, and you're down 6, and this is a good spot to give him some reps, but don't know what to expect other than I know he throws it hard.
You got Turley stepping up to the plate.
2 for 4 tonight.
Yeah, 2 for 4 indeed.
And a good fastball hitter. I mean, that looked like it had some zip on it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Woo!
Got him a little inside swinging.
Strike 1.
0-1 count here. Lead things off here in the top of the 7th.
Appreciate
some zip on that one, too.
I was going to say, appreciate some of our great partners. Handles Homemade Ice Cream. I could stop by on Bluff Street for some best ice cream on the planet after a game like this.
On a nice Friday night, why not?
Appreciate Intermountain Sports Performance, City of St. George Recreation Department. They got a bunch of summer activities, the Summer Sports Series. Get your kids in. The whole month of June, they got a week of volleyball, a week of basketball, a week of soccer, a week of flag football for a low, low price. Keep your kids active this summer. Check that out, sgcityrec.org. You can navigate through and find all that they have to offer. A lot of these kids probably started through playing city sports through the rec center. 3-1 now. Is that fastball? Again, good velo, but missing the K-zone.
Again, Turley steps up to the plate. Henderson working out the stretch. Goes outside edge, strike 2.
I would have took 2. I would have took it 2 if I was Turley. You know, you're up 6. You want to be patient. Now you got to protect. Anything around the plate, you got to try to put the ball in play here.
So full count here to Turley.
Turley was at Brighton, moved down.
Going outside, and that'll walk him.
And Turley's a great catcher, from what I understand, but because you're playing behind the best catcher in the state, we haven't seen him at catcher because of Rich Erickson. So, they found ways to get his bat going. He's got a great eye there, as you see, as he draws the walk. And Logan Levitt will step in. Big night for L&L, huh?
Absolutely, 2 for 4.
Yeah, and obviously 2 RBIs, hit that dinger. I mean, I almost could
pops this one straight up.
I almost could argue he's been as good and more valuable defensively as he has been offensively tonight, which is saying a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he had a little bit of time on the mound there.
Yep, and then the 2 web gems at third were sensational.
Some great plays.
Plus the home run.
When he had that line drive catch and then throw over to first.
The stretch by Coop was great. But
Does he go? He does not go around. That'll be a 1-1 count now. Yeah, he's made some great defensive plays, absolutely.
Yeah, I've been impressed with him tonight. All year, really. I mean, I don't want to single out just tonight.
Sure.
I don't want to short the levitator, as I like to call him. If you get a nickname from me, it means I love you. The levitator. You like it?
I like it. It fits. Henderson with a good off speed there.
See if he's got a level swing here and can square one up.
Yeah, here's the 1-2, no outs. Runner on first.
See, I want to see what this velo looks like from Hindi if he goes with the fastball.
Here's the pitch. He goes low.
That's cruising. That's probably 89.
Yeah, it's up there for sure.
I wish I had a gun. Remind me to go buy a gun before the state tournament, Caden.
Yeah, we definitely need something. Those are fun.
If we all got our piggy banks out, I think we could afford one.
I know, those things are pricey.
Of course, in the press box, can we even get the number?
I don't know if we'd get the right number down.
I don't think we could get it from where we're at tonight, but this is a great place to call a game from.
Fouls that one away. Ooh. And hit it into the fans over there, sitting on the edge of the hill, but it looks like fans are okay. They don't seem to be too flustered by that.
It's not their first ball game.
Not at all.
They're just glad it didn't hit their car window in left field.
Yeah.
I was doing I used to do the on-field promotions for the St. George Roadrunners back in 08, 09, a couple years that they were here.
Runner goes, strikeout, throw down to second. He's safe. Throw out not there, but the strikeout is. Runner advances.
Anyway, I used to park the station vehicle at Brucehurst Field, kind of on the walkway right there behind home plate.
Sure.
One day I get done, we do our last promotion, 7th or 8th inning. I walk out and I had spider glasses at my whole windshield.
Oh, no.
And I could see the seams of the baseball right in the middle of my windshield. Needless to say, I didn't park there anymore.
First pitch strike.
What are you, about $400 or $500 for a windshield? On an older car, the newer cars that have all the technology in them, now you're even more.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's why you need Luke Udy at American Family Insurance.
Yeah, get that glass insurance, right?
Get your auto insurance.
Going high. 1-1 count.
Trace Franco's had a night, hasn't he?
Yeah, 3 for 3.
I mean, just
he's been phenomenal at the plate.
4 runs scored, a couple RBIs tonight.
Listen, it's going to be hard to give out awards tonight, especially when we're looking for the Findlay Subaru Star of the game. As Franco again laces one this time into center, tagging up from second on the catch is Turley over to third. He gets there safely. So good sacrifice there by Franco to put Turley over on third.
When he hit it, I thought it had a chance to drop. It just kind of hung, and Hafen, good beat on it out there center field. But take nothing away from the night that kid's had.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal all night long.
Max now with a chance to add an insurance run here with 2 outs. Little 6-run lead. You'd love to make it 7 here if you're Orton. You want to find some green grass.
Here's the pitch, swung on and missed.
And he's a little late on that heater, wasn't he? Just a little behind it. Came up empty. Henderson seems pretty dialed in, pretty collect, pretty calm, just kind of going about his business here.
Well, that had some drop to it.
That was
some drop to it, but it wasn't quite there.
Couldn't tell from our vantage point if it was the slider or the change, but it definitely had a little less velo than that heater.
Yeah. Here's the 1-1. Goes outside and high for ball 2.
Little cooler temperature. Hey, we actually got a couple days in the 70s in April.
Yeah.
Today was in the 60s, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty low today.
Never even got to 70 today.
Well, 61 out there right now. Still cloudy. Swung on, miss there. 2-2 is the count. The runner on third right now. It's 13-7. The Flyers lead here in the top of the 7th inning. Snow Cannon's looking to try to close this one out, and then they got to go back and put a bunch of runs on the board to try to make this game a little more interesting.
By Monday, we'll be back close to 90, I'm sure. A couple cool days, and won't be long before ACs will be pumping hard. That's why you need S&S Mechanical.
That's right.
Our strikeout sponsor all baseball season long.
I just saw an S&S Mechanical strikeout not all that long ago. Another one popped up here.
I've had SNS come out and do a little AC tune-up, I think, last spring. I haven't called them this year. I probably need to do that. Of course, you're up in a little cooler territory up there where you live. You probably don't have to worry as much as I do down here in the GZ.
It's kind of nice in the evening time. We just kind of crack a window open and sleep with the window open. It cools it down nice.
I love that fresh air.
And there's that SNS Mechanical strikeout to close out the inning as well.
Yeah, like what I saw from Henderson there, keeping that run off the board. Still, Flyers that close from breaking the Warriors' heart and preventing a perfect region season. 11-0. They need 6 to tie, forced extras. They're chasing 7 for the walk-off. We'll see what happens.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Red Ledge's Dermatology and Med Spa, specializing in general and cosmetic dermatology, treating acne, rashes, warts, and more. They even do cancer screenings and offer a free chemical pill with your first appointment. So if you need dermatology, think Red Ledge's Dermatology, located just off Snow Canyon Parkway, St. George.
Hey, it's Sheldon Demke. Check out the latest episode of What's on the Menu, a behind-the-scenes tour of local restaurants. We'll see some of their favorite dishes and get an inside look on how these dishes are prepared. Check out this week's episode at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab.
Back from the break here, 13-7. Into the bottom of the 7th we go. Warriors got to make something happen, otherwise 3 outs and we're done.
Yeah, and you got the 2, 3, 4 hitters due up here in the lineup. You got Damon Ince and then Ryder Harris and then Cruz Sechrist, all of which have got hits tonight. So this is what you'd like to see as far as order-wise tonight if you're Coach Sechrist. But I don't think Coach Sechrist came to the park on senior night thinking we'd have to chase 6 to force extra innings tonight. But Dixie's just been that good.
Yeah, they have. First pitch strike. Starting off with a 0-1 count.
I mean, Franco 3 hits tonight. Ridge with 3 hits tonight. 5 more Flyers have 2 hits tonight. Everybody in the Flyer lineup has a hit tonight except for one player. Like, they've been so productive.
So here's Entz on the 0-2. Low.
Entz tonight 1 for 2 with the run scored and a walk.
Bartholomew's been pitching really quite well here through the last inning and now so far this at-bat to Entz.
And that's why I like both these teams, no matter the outcome tonight in the state tournament, because of the pitching staff, the team batting average. They just are complete teams.
Approaching the 10 o'clock hour here as this one's popped up, heading over into left field. Yates gets under it for out number 1.
And look, I mean, I'm not going out on a limb by saying that one of these two teams, if not both of them, are going to play for a state championship. I don't think it would surprise anybody if this is a preview of the state championship game. Don't count Crimson out. They're the 2-time defending champs. Don't count Desert Hills out. I know there's some teams up north like the Bear Rivers, the Timpanogos that want to get in on that title hunt talk. But I'm telling you, man, I mean, these two teams are very dangerous.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for anybody to take either of these two teams down, and it has been a battle tonight.
And this might just, if this score holds up, solidify Dixie as the 1 seed. But with 2 more games to be played for Snow Canyon, it's going to be interesting. That's the one thing that I'm really curious about.
Yeah, if Snow Canyon can go out and win those 2 other games, it is possible they could still switch things around before next week when the RPI wraps up and we know what the schedule actually looks like. On the 3-0, strike 1. Harrison is 0 for 3 so far.
Yeah, I mean, you look at these two teams' record combined. I mean, these two teams are 20-2 in region play, and they've won 40 games combined to 6 losses. Like, talk about, unbelievable. But yeah, when you look at that schedule, Snow Canyon has Grantsville and Stansbury this weekend.
Here's the pitch, full count. Got him.
Wow.
SNS Mechanical strikeout. Harrison heads back to the dugout. 2 outs down. Only one more needed.
By the way, Snow Canyon will play Stansbury at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And then at 5 o'clock, they'll play Grantsville. Dixie, 21-3, the record. This is it for their season.
Yep.
So even with this Flyer win, what happens with the win percentage, the opponent's win percentage, if Snow Canyon goes and wins 2 tomorrow out of region? I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But going into tonight, Dixie had a 0.72 to 0.71 advantage between number 1 and number 2 in the RPI rankings. No matter what happens, if say Snow Canyon wins 2 or splits, no matter, these two teams are 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's changed in that.
Not at all.
And they're going to be on opposite sides of the bracket, and all those things into play.
And got him.
That's it. Ball game. Flyers. You thought maybe the Warriors would go perfect, unbeaten, looking to go 12-0. Not tonight. Dixie wins it 13-7, Caden. Heck of a game for the Flyers tonight on the road.
Yeah, let's check out that last out. This SNS Mechanical strikeout. Got him looking right down the middle. And what a game there by the Flyers, getting the win 13-7.
17 hits tonight for Dixie. 13 runs and not a single error. That is unbelievable. And Snow Canyon, a lot of times you show up at the yard, you go 7 hits, 7 runs, you're going to win. But tonight, Dixie was just a little bit better.
Just a little bit better indeed. 13-7, your final score. The Flyers get the win. We're going to take a quick 60-second break. When we come back, the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show. Stick around.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 200 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now by visiting redrockrealestate.com.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
When it comes to your child's teeth, Dr. Cody and his experienced staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry are game changers. So when it comes to checkups, a toothache, or any problem with your kid's teeth, call experienced veteran Dr. Cody Johnson at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, 628-0511.
Back at it here for our Boulevard Home game of the week. And we are wrapping it up after the win, 13-7. The Flyers get the big win over the Warriors, and what a game it was. A little bit of back and forth there for a little bit, but Dixie got out to a hot start, and they just kind of kept it going. Snow Canyon would get close, but just never close enough. And then after a big 5-run inning in the 6th, it was it. That's all they needed. The Flyers walk away with the win, 13-7. The series split, and right now Dixie keeps themselves on top of the 4A state RPI, where they hold the number 1 spot. Snow Canyon still sitting at that number 2 spot, as Devin Dixon alluded to right before we were running out of the game there and coming into the break. That, yes, there is still this opportunity for Snow Canyon to maybe get some wins this weekend and come back and take away that number 1 spot. But it's not necessarily going to be easy. There's still a lot of baseball left to play here this weekend. And, again, the Flyers get that win 13-7. Devin, we've got some awards that we need to get to.
Playmaker, play the game. Playmaker, play the game. If Snow Canyon wins, it's a grand slam for Tank Kelly.
Yes.
But with Dixie winning, when did they separate? Well, it was early. It was Logan Levitt homer into left field scoring 2 runs. Do we go back clear to that early home run by Levitt as our playmaker play of the game? I mean, he was so good tonight. He made some defensive plays tonight. I almost feel like we got to have some award for Logan Levitt tonight.
I feel like, well, hey, you know what? I say let's go for it because it broke it open. It just felt like it gave the Flyers the momentum immediately coming out from the jump. So I would be down for that, the 2-run shot in the second inning. We got through that first inning so quick. It was 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down. Boom, we're into the second. 2-run shot. It broke open that seal on the scoring, and
especially after
let everything go.
You know, they'd lost on Tuesday, so I just feel like we got to have – I mean, Franco and Ridge got to have some kind of an award, too, tonight. They both had 3 hits.
Sure.
And you know, I love the back end of the bullpen, but as far as the playmaker play of the game, I mean, there's so many great plays, but I got to go back to the earliest part of this game when they separated. They never relinquished the lead. Snow Canyon never led in this game.
Yeah, and Snow Canyon had chances. You know, they got close. They allowed 4 runs by Dixie and then got those 4 runs right on back, I believe, in the third inning, if I'm not mistaken, third or fourth inning. And they had opportunities. They got close, but it just felt like it was an uphill battle all the way. Never were able to quite overcome some of those deficits that they had.
You know, you got to give a tip of that to Tank Kelly, though. 5 RBIs tonight of their 7. He batted in 5 of them. So shout out to Tank. But tonight, I think you got to go Logan Levitt, your Appliance Wholesalers Plus playmaker, play of the game. They kind of got broke the seal, as you said, on the home runs. We had 4 of them tonight.
4 of them.
And that one was that left center field bomb, 2-run shot. I would go with that because you knew the Flyers meant business right from the early part of this game.
Absolutely, absolutely. Heading on over to our Finley Suru star of the game. This one's tough as well.
I think it's Ridge, but
I think it is Ridge as well.
I can make a case for Boston. Mm-hmm. I can make a case for Levitt, Franco, Bartholomew with the stretch, a couple hits tonight. Like this was a total team win tonight. Everybody contributed for Dixie. It's either Franco, Vest, or Erickson, but I think when you add in the put out and just the way that he calls the game from the catcher position, then you add in 3 of 4 from the plate with 3 RBIs. I got to go Ridge Erickson tonight, I think, is my final
I like that
decision.
I'm good with that one as well. He played a phenomenal game tonight, both behind the dish and at the plate as well. So I'm fine with that. Yeah, he had a couple of those throwouts. So
good.
It's so good.
Honestly, I mean, 2 great catchers tonight, but, you know, Ridge is one of the best catchers I've ever seen come through Region 9. I think he's probably right up there with one of the best catchers to state. I mean, BYU's giving him a Scully. I mean, there's a reason for that, right?
Absolutely.
There's 3 for 4, so solid behind the dish. I mean, he's a complete baseball player. You got to love that kid. Grinder comes from a baseball family. The lineage is there.
Yeah, absolutely. Other awards. We look at our Jersey Mike sub of the game. That's going to be a little tough there.
Yeah, I mean, the whole bullpen for Dixie was great tonight. Levitt and then Cooper Bartholomew. I would go with a combination of those 2 guys as your Jersey Mike sub of the game tonight. I mean, no lead is safe against Snow Canyon. They bop it. But that's what I would do. I would go with the bullpen tonight and go with those 2 guys and give them kind of give them each a Mike's, get it Mike's way, baby.
Yeah.
When you go to Jersey Mike's, a sub above the rest. And the bullpen was great tonight. So let's go with Levitt and Bartholomew on the back end. And take nothing away from the start for Jake Andreas tonight. He made the one mistake to TK on the bomb on the grand slam. But other than that, I mean, 7 runs, 7 hits. He was pretty good tonight. They needed a good quality start out of Jake. So the pitching staff from Dixie, a tip of the hat, no question.
Absolutely. All right, let's see. Where to next? Let's go defensive play of the game, brought to you by Mountain Land Supply Company.
Man, there was so many good plays defensively. I think it's at the hot corner at third, don't you? I think the Levitt throw and the stretch by Bartholomew. I mean, that was a hot shot. TK had just got up to bat after he had the grand slam. The bases were loaded, and he hits a missile to third, and Levitt robbed him. I mean, that's a double.
Yeah, that could have brought in 2 more runs.
I mean, and they take the lead. They would have took the lead if it was just a double. Instead, Levitt gets to it, gets up, throws a bullet over there. A great stretch by Bartholomew. I think that's your defensive play of the game.
Yeah, closes out the inning and keeps them up on top. And, yeah, good play indeed. Any other awards we got to get to?
I mean, we could just hand out awards for days. I mean, this felt like this felt like a preview of a state championship to me tonight.
It really did.
I mean,
it really did.
You had Snow Canyon trying to go undefeated. You had this number 1 seed up for grabs. Now it's going to be interesting, like we alluded to see what happens because Snow Canyon still got 2 games left. They go up north. I don't know if they're going up tonight or early in the morning. They play at 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock against Grantsville and Stansbury. So if they go get 2, even with the loss tonight, will it jump them back in front of Dixie? He's probably going to be about 3/10 ahead of them in the RPI rankings tonight.
Yeah.
So we won't know till probably Monday. I actually haven't even checked to see exactly what time the bracket's coming out. But when it's out, it's going to be interesting, especially if Snow Canyon gets 2 tomorrow. Yeah. And I expect them to.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely have that option. You just got to bounce back, right?
Yep.
You take this one on the chin, you bounce back tomorrow, and you get back to work. And hey, that's all part of baseball, right? Especially when it comes down to that state tournament, when you're playing some of these series towards the end. If you get into a series, you got to be able to bounce back. If you get into that loser's bracket, there's no coming back from that outside of just winning your way through.
Nobody wants to face Snow Canyon in a one-loss side of the bracket. With all the pitching they have and all the hitting.
It's deep.
And same could be said about Dixie. You got to remember, it was Snow Canyon that knocked Dixie out of the state tournament in the one-loss side of the bracket last year.
That's right.
So this has to feel good. A little revenge from Tuesday, a little revenge from getting knocked out last year for the Flyers. Keeping Snow Canyon from going undefeated in region play. But, sometimes you need a wake-up call. I think Dixie got their wake-up call on Tuesday, and I think this actually might be, I hate to say, a blessing in disguise for the Warriors, but, I mean, it's so hard to win every single region baseball game. And so I don't think this loss is going to affect Snow Canyon one bit going into the postseason. That's why I expect them to go get 2 tomorrow.
Absolutely. Yeah, final thoughts on this game.
It was unreal hitting display.
It was insane. Yeah.
4 long balls tonight.
Both teams, yeah.
Logan Levitt, Trace Franco for the Flyers. Tank Kelly going a couple times yard tonight. A couple off the wall. Some great defense. What was there, 1 total error in the game tonight? These are just 2 quality baseball teams that have a little bit of a rivalry going. And again, is it going to be a preview of the state championship? I guess we'll find out May 16th, 17th, 18th once we get towards the back end of the state tournament up at Salt Lake Community College.
Absolutely. All right, well, that'll wrap it up for us here from the Snow Canyon High School and the Warriors and Flyers. Flyers get the win 13-7. Shout out to Paulie back in the studio, keeping things running for us on the radio. Sebastian running the camera. And for Devin and myself, thank you for tuning in for our Boulevard Home Game of the Week. We'll be back next week with some state baseball action regionals. They are here on Friday night. We'll see you then.